I hate love you too.
Hello, everybody! Welcome to Beyond the Realms, session 51. How are you all doing today? So glad that you could all join us on this fantastic Monday night. Yep, it's night where I am too, and for you. Yep, that's right, because it becomes literally 4:59 p.m. It's light out in Canada, and then 5 p.m. it's black and dark out. That's how our weather goes. But hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us at the virtual table today. Hope you're all having a fantastic start to your week. I am so excited to run tonight's encounter. This has been a moment that I have been plotting for several months. I think, John, you said earlier that literally this time last year or earlier this year, I can't remember. Time's a contract.
Pretty sure it was last December.
Right, last December is when you all met the fateful trickster archfey Reynard, and as the second that he evaded your grasp, this encounter was just like bam, came to me like lightning in a storm in a bottle, and I am so excited to run this. But before we get to that, we have to, of course, thank our lovely, our wonderful, most handsome Dicecream sponsors, everybody. So first up, Crit Kit, amazing dice supplier from the UK. They are the official dice supplier of the Dicecream Sandwich channel. They have an amazing, tasty, delicious array of sets of dice for all of you to consume and roll with. They were lucky enough to give us some of their amazing new hard edge sets, and these are legit, everyone. I would not be sporting these things around unless they were of the most tip-top highest quality, and they are amazing. Their Black Friday sale was a smashing success, and a lot of their stocks are just coming back into their website. So if there's a set that you were looking at before, it's not there, just hang on, it'll come very, very soon, including their awesome Witcher characters set, which I have a set of. They've been waiting for the new show to come back to use it. But yes, everyone, if you use the code Dicecream15, you will get 15% off your first purchase for your own awesome set of dice. So do us a favor, do them a favor, go check out Crit Kit at critkit.co.uk and support some awesome makers over there. And then obviously the second sponsor of tonight's session, the amazing, the wonderful C4 Labs, everyone. Amazing TTRPG accessory makers, very lavish dice tray creators. This, of course, is from their Masterclass series, Rolls Royce of Trays. They also just ended a very successful Kickstarter for this amazing piece, which you've probably seen on my TikTok and all that jazz. If you want to get your own version of the Masterclass series tray, go over to their website. They are officially taking pre-orders right now. Could make a great gift for that lovely nerd in your life. And also, which anyone who's watching, following the Dicecream Instagram may know that an amazing, sweet-ass project is coming down the pipeline. And it's not really a secret because we boast about it. Dicecream-themed trays are coming to a table near you, my dude. Awesome hexagonal trays of their C4 Lab style with an array of colors that you can get around the edges. It's got the Dicecream logo right smack dab in the center. They were kind enough to show us a bunch of previews that I got to share with the awesome players here who picked their own custom colors, and they look so good. They look so good. And so we're all going to be getting our own copies of them soon, and expect some fun giveaways coming your way just in time for the holidays. So anyone watching here will be able to get your hands on some very exclusive Dicecream merch. And then pretty soon you're going to be able to buy them inside the C4 Labs store. So insane. So once again, cannot thank C4 Labs enough for the awesome collaborations. We thank you so very much. So Crit Kit, C4 Labs, everyone here, this Dicecream Twitch channel, we love you. Go check out their wares, c4labsinc.com, I believe, or Google them and find their respective sites there. Okay, everybody. I think with all that out of the way, it is time for an encounter that is literally a year in the making. to step forward as we sit back, relax, grab your favorite drinks, grab your favorite set of dice, and let us dive right on in to tonight's session of Beyond the Realms. Last we left off, the party having awoken in the subterranean caverns of a Titan temple, spending the night there after battling some malformed undead owl folk, decided to take a short rest and see what their next moves were going to be. Upon doing short rests, you notice something a little bit odd. Farrell, you taking that first watch, kind of realizing that the Solarian gate that was right next door to where you were sleeping had started to affect your party almost immediately. You began to notice strange aberrations and boils on your skin, the mutation that you've been seeing affecting the Feywild, this being the center focus of that mutation, starting to take hold on your party members. As soon as you start seeing the boils kind of fixed on your skin and pus dripping down your forearm, you immediately went over to your party to see how they were and to check on them. You noticed that a couple of them had also been affected. Rhaenyra having reptilian frog-like skin, head to toe, and Tarek having beady little insect eyes and multiple baby limbs. Baby limbs. Hashtag baby limbs. Little tiny arms and legs protruding out of Tarek's body. But you took your time to see this out. Some quick restorations were had to heal you all back to normal. You then decided what your next move was going to be. Would you try to chase after Gloomwing, who is currently in search of ancient, world-ending Titan relics? Would you go to the Oak Lord, who is the ruler of the Fey Court you were in, the Autumn Court, ask for their advice? Or would you take it upon yourselves to seek out your own Titan relic, get an edge on your competition, and thus gathering forces to go against Gloomwing? This option seemed to be the front runner. And as you went to approach the gate, you seemingly were seeing multiple planes inside, a vestige that could take you across galaxies and stars. Started to come up with a plan, that of one that had been ruminating in Mr. Fiend's mind all this time, but one that was in the back of the rest of your minds as you were traveling the Feywild. One of the many reasons you are in said Feywild was to track down a certain trickster archfey. Goes by the name of Reynard. Being the trickster archfey that he is, the whereabouts of his lair hard to figure out. Through some talk with a different archfey, you were able to pinpoint at least a location in the Feywild. That being his lair, his fox tunnel of sorts, was dug deep underground of the Goblin Kingdom in the Winter Court, known as Nocturne. Knowing this specific location, you decided to use the Solarian Gate to get you there. But not before a couple of you used the gate for your own personal needs. 3 of you, I believe, at this point, used the gate to look in towards personal family matters. First one being Mr. Fiend checking up on their father. As your gaze went through multiple galaxies, stars, light speed whipping past you, you arrived at the Revel's End prison in Icewind Dale, where your father was indeed held captive. Long, stringy hair, beaded, pepper, black and gray beard, multiple etchings on the wall signifying days that had gone by since they were there, and by the looks of it, looked like a very long time, holding a locket with a very, very young picture of a baby fiend. Baby boy fiend. After that, you put your hand on your father's shoulder your ethereal form suddenly becoming solid as it crept up your fingers past your wrist and up your forearm. A split second went by that maybe you would stick around and free your father, but priorities, as you had said many times last session. Zooming back to the Feywild, Tarek then stepped forward, getting a little bit of an insight into their supposed parents, who they had never really remember meeting or seeing because of all the afflictions of past demonic patrons. Took you to the mansion in Neverwinter. Zipping through, you were privy to a conversation that a certain individual was inviting them to a dinner party, a celebration of very powerful people in Neverwinter to celebrate contributions to the community and to the society. This, of course, tying into another storyline where a person from Ramirez's past is seemingly gathering people at these dinners, twisting and turning them into undead demonic entities for their own unknown needs. Ark, as your powerful scry was going through this area, you found your sister's study, and you had discovered that she was indeed looking for you, seemingly a few steps behind, tracking your party's journey through Icewind Dale and beyond. We then went to, of course, the lovable Sir Strange, who decided to check up on a lover from their past. Going through, you found a very quiet, quaint cottage in this lovely meadow where a tall woman with long white hair was with a daughter. And through, as the daughter left the mother into the cottage, you used your sight to stay next to the little girl and have a conversation, giving her much inspiration and making her an official knight of the Rosewood. A very emotional scene took place, and as the mother entered back into the room, jettisoned back to the Feywild Plain, revealing much of your party's intentions and emotional makeup. Upon coming back to the Feywild, the group gathered up, held hands, chain-linked arms, used all of their magical arcanic abilities to use the gate to pinpoint exactly where Reynard's lair would be. And with a lot of very high arcana rolls, your collective vision swept into the gate, through galaxy, through stars, zoomed into the Feywild, past the entrance of Nocturne, next to the palace where the Frost Prince remains. Going past the entrance still, through orange fire and wooden constructs, you went deep, deep, deep underground, under frozen waters, through various caverns, through illusionary passageways. Deeper and deeper still you went, until eventually you found a very spacious cave. A very huge room, almost looking like a self-made loft, that looks like it should house more than what it had inside, for what it had inside was nothing. There was makings of a bed, of a kitchen area, but a wide, empty slab was in front of you. You could tell this hole held something. Maybe the remnants of a great hoard from Reynard's past and present. But the future held nothing for him. As you stepped into this room, you saw a single, tall, cotton bag tied up, looking like some sort of bag of holding. Everyone curious, you came this far, you could not step back any longer. Your ethereal form suddenly turning solid as you chose this was the point that you're going to exit the magical effects of the Slayer Gate with no way to come back. As you made your first few steps forward, I believe it was Farrell that decided to open the bag, see what was inside. For a few split seconds, the bag seemed empty. Until out of nowhere, a long, gangly, black misted arm leapt from the bag with its elongated fingers and sharp, nail-like talons, grabbing Farrell by the head and throwing her into the bag. All of you not even giving a split second to react as 4 more arms and hands leapt out of the bag, grabbing you all by the head one by one, taking you inside this mysterious bag of holding. You fell for what seemed like forever, but one by one, you landed. And as your vision finished blurring and the dizziness dispelled, you started to look around you. Drenched in shadow, mist, and dust, the air was stale. You looked around you, and all you could see was not cobblestone necessarily, but definitely some decaying ancient stonework of some kind. You looked down and saw various old, rusted, yellow rock tile, remnants of pillars and structures. Destroyed, long gone. Not barely, if any, light around you. Your dark vision being the only way you're able to see any details in this room. And one by one, as you rose, picking each other up from the ground, not knowing where the hell you are, one of you caught something in the distance down the hallway. A shadowy, creeping, lingering black figure. Hard to get details, but this lumbering mass with long, stringy hair and 2 beady white eyes appeared for a moment in the distance until it vanished into a nearby wall. So, Frostbreakers, your pursuit of Reynard has led you to this. What would you like to do?
First of all, looking around, since it's dark down here, is it just a blank wall behind us here, or
Yeah.
Okay, so in front of us there's a hallway. How with Tarek's devil sight, how far can I see down there? Because normally it's a range of 120 feet, but I'm not sure with what's happening here what he can see.
You can make out just about here. Your devil sight doesn't seem to work as effectively on your plane. With your sight, Tarek, you can see roughly about 50 feet.
Oh, that's something at least. Okay. Also, who is the one who saw the figure? Do we know, or was it just wireless?
I think it was you, actually.
Maybe.
If I remember.
It makes sense.
Would make sense with my special eyes.
I think that was what we determined.
I can see far. Sees the figure in the distance. I wish I couldn't see far. I wish I could see far.
I don't see far anymore.
I do not see far anymore.
Farrell, see far instead.
Why me? I don't know.
You're close.
So yeah, Stark. So normally you'd be able to see almost like a spotlight in the dark, like a lighthouse with your devil sight. But for some reason, this eeriness, this dust, this slight, it's not a dense fog. It's not like a fog machine necessarily, but there's just eerie, dry ice kind of waftingness going on. And the darkness just, you can kind of see clear for a while until it just changes into dark and just like a light that loses the touch down a hallway. It just starts to sift into a murkiness.
And I did get a glimpse of this figure, correct? Or was it just the
Correct.
eyes I saw? Okay. All right.
You just saw a shadowy mass with stringy, long arms, an arched, curved back, long legs with pointed toes and fingers, stringy black hair, beady white eyes that just.
Is it actually Laudna from Critical Role campaign?
The most ambitious crossover of all time.
That would be so.
Marisha, do you want to come to the? No.
Have a fun scary.
Have a fun scary.
One day. One day.
That would be amazing. So seeing that, Tarek will just like tense up for a moment and just very quietly kind of say to everyone else, "Not alone in here. There's something. Some creature. Definitely doesn't look like Reynard, at least how I remember him.
I mean, I
It
would
was there for a moment and then it's gone."
I would assume we're not alone down here. We did get dragged down by hands.
Should proceed with caution.
You seem like you're straining your eyes, Tarek. I can't begin to understand how far you can normally see, but I feel like I can't see as far as I normally do in darkness.
Yes, something is affecting. It's not just darkness down here. There's mist. There's other things that's obstructing my vision. I can see about 50 feet, maybe. If I had to put a number on it, I'd say about 50 feet. Roughly.
Don't you have that fun goopy eye thing that you
Goopy eye.
send out?
Correct. I do have that.
The goopy eye.
It's not a goopy eye. Okay, it's invisible.
It looks like it has pink eyes.
Sorry, regular eye. I've got to be honest, I'm kind of taking the back seat. This is kind of your blood hunt, Fiend. So whatever you need, just point and I'll shoot.
Sounds fantastic. Now remember, I imagine our sight is limited because there's most likely traps. I imagine the floors and walls are laden with traps.
Does anyone
Pharaoh.
have marbles?
I had to say hello.
I do know that you are one person who can sneak fairly well. Being that we're not alone, how does pass without trace work?
Oh, well.
Oh.
I'll tell you. I also have fine traps. I would just like that noted as well.
Fantastic. I got one use of fine traps.
Oh, cool. So we can find a singular trap.
Oh, that's right. We got those fun little doodad thingies from the last time. With the
That's
books.
The range on those.
I just have a spell scroll of fine traps.
So, as I mentioned, pass without a trace. Oh, well, if we're looking for stealth, and I'll cast pass without a trace, which is a veil of shadows and silence radiates from you, masking you and your companions from detection. For the duration, each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, including you, has a +10 to dexterity stealth checks, and can't be tracked except by magical means. A creature
What's the
you leave no
number?
tracks or traces. There you go.
How many creatures can that affect?
I think as long as you're within 30 feet of me, you're fine.
I think it's
It can affect the
veil
whole
of
party.
30 feet. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, okay. I was gonna
You're all
say
close together.
because I know my arcane eye is invisible, but some things can see through that.
Well,
Would it
they
affect my
can't-
arcane eye if I summon that first, or does it have to be specifically a
I
creature?
don't think it. Yeah, I think
It has to be a person. You can't
okay.
do.
Fair.
I don't think you can do that on a item.
Yeah. That works. Should I summon my eye as well, or should we leave that for now?
That depends. How many spell slots do you think you'll need? Yeah, if you had to put a number on
I can do it for free.
Oh, okay. Gavin looks like he's gonna break any moment. Just like stop with the. If I had to put a number on it.
Right.
If I had to put a number on it, I'd call it infinity. Number of times.
I would say just follow behind me for the moment, and we'll move quietly and quickly.
Right.
But this
just
is the
stay
first
close.
segment.
Just stay
So-
close-ish to me. That way you don't get seen.
I will leave it for now then. Just tell me when to bring it up. You can do it anytime. It just
Could-
requires some
Could
concentration.
one say I could summon a mage hand to go feeling around the floor before we go as well? Question mark. Like if they're pressure plates, it would be up to 10 pounds of pressure that I could put down. So that would be someone stepping on it.
True. I mean, you have no way of technically knowing. A mage hand can hold up to 5 pounds. So, it has a strength to hold or push about 5 pounds. So for pressing tiles, suffice to say, I think that could happen with a strength check to try to see like if that could happen that way.
My nature needs to work out. Only 5 pounds. That's crazy.
But you also, once you kind of put it off to a certain amount and you're not able to see what's kind of ahead of you.
Okay,
Some
noted.
sort of determined to be like, to determine where you're trying to put it necessarily, but it's definitely a thing that can happen.
Cool. Just wanted to make sure. All right, I follow whoever is leading. Go, Pikachu.
All right. So going in your marching order here, put your tokens in a fashion that you would like as you travel forward.
Oh, since this is a two space hallway, I'll go next to Fiend just because I can see a long distance.
You can see far with your special.
I can see far, but not as far as normal.
And then Sir Strange should definitely be behind us, considering.
Also, Farrell, if you're casting Pass of the Trace, I'm assuming you're all stealthing.
Yes.
Yes.
Then you shall all roll stealth.
You guys get plus 10s to yourself. Whenever you roll plus 10. I swear to God, Jade.
I'm in armor.
Yeah, okay, so you still add your stealth and then plus 10. So whatever you're. I
With
swear
the-
to God.
With the plus 17, I'm at a dirty 20.
Ooh, I got a 26.
I got a 28.
23.
Oh.
All right. Farrell,
28.
28. Fiend,
20.
20. Ramira,
26.
26. Tarek,
23.
23. And Sir Strange.
22. Rolling with disadvantage, I got 22.
Oh.
Thank God. I was so scared there for a second.
I don't know how long we can keep doing this, boys.
So as your group kind of gets up, dusts off the rubble and dirt off of your bodies, you all start to whisper to each other what you want to do next. Suddenly you just see Farrell look around, reach into a back pocket, almost like taking a dark black handkerchief that just wisps into the...
Oh no. Oh, I thought that was me for a second.
I also thought that was
Every single one of us went, shit.
I was like, no, are they doing internet checks again?
I love that every single. Wait, we have to screenshot Kevin. Hold on. Wait. We have to screenshot. Okay, cool. There we go. Okay, I got it.
Oh my God.
I honestly was like, shit, everything went dead quiet.
I also just realized I did my 23 rolling a 13 plus 10. I just didn't add my stealth at all. That'd be another plus 8.
Okay. All right. See,
It's fine, though. It's fine. Don't worry
it's a
about
little
it.
more than that.
Yeah, I rolled
Kevin-
a 3. I have a
Kevin
plus
doesn't
7,
have to
so-
know, okay? He's not here. It's fine. Chat, you know, but don't tell Kevin.
Shh, Kevin doesn't need it.
Shh, Kevin doesn't-
needs to know. Oh, we lost him. Wait, who's
Who's
the
the DM now?
Wait. I love how
Who's
that's
the
what we
DM
said
now?
first.
I think it's normally Ivy. I think Ivy normally. Oh, wait.
Half of
it's
Ivy.
Like half
No,
Ivy.
there it is.
Go,
Full Ivy.
go that way. Go that way, and then you'll be in
this,
front.
like
There you
this.
go. No, it's Ivy.
I am the. So, Reynard suddenly
Oh.
pops up and for some reason looks extremely weakened and just stands over the fiend ready to be
I'll
fired.
fucking kill you!
You stole my line.
He tries to
I
say
did
one
think to
thing.
myself today that is actually going to be the line I say.
Yay! Okay, good. Listen, I'm
I'm
just
so
here to
strange
support.
now.
I feel like
Why am-
Reynard is currently, he takes off his hat, does one sweeping bow, and Fiend is like, Frost Breath, and Fiend just pummels.
Frostbreakers, here is my intricate plan that
How
will.
did you like my maze
Literally.
labyrinth?
Reynard is going to start monologuing, and there's going to be no time for monologue because Fiend's just going to put his hands around his throat and be like, "Shut up!"
It's just that. It's just that audio. Just Fiend beating the shit out of him. Hey man,
It's
you got
like
you want a
that.
piece of this? No, that's what I thought. Justice.
Instead of like shut up and dance with me, it's shut up and give me my money.
Oh no! Oh no! No one
back.
DM! Oh no!
Sorry, guys. The internet in this place is fucking miserable right now. I have no idea why.
It's fine. I took over the session and DM'd for you.
Yeah, Reynard's dead. Crazy. He showed up and now he's dead. Fiend beat the shit out of him.
Somehow, even though we took over, he still killed me.
Yeah, somehow. In the end, they both killed each other. It's tragic.
Roger. Whoever's in Canada, if you have Rogers, don't. They suck. Anyway.
Internet providers as you're online streaming.
Thumbs down. Okay. So.
Oh my God.
Let me take that back again. Apologies, everybody. Okay. So, as you see Farrell kind of go through the back pocket and throw out this sort of black veiled handkerchief that extends and becomes this sort of invisible texture, lays down on top of you. Anybody who's kind of creaking or their boots kind of creating large cracking sounds from the rubble suddenly are just muffled instantly. You take your first few steps forward. Fiend, can you roll me a survival check, please?
Fuck! I knew I should have. Damn it! Terrible at those. Alrighty then. 7.
7. Okay.
Not doing so hot tonight. A 3 and a 7.
Move your token where you'd like to go, please.
I hate the way you just said that.
Hey, why haven't I cast Find Traps?
Yeah, someone should do that.
Yeah, Wicked should start on that bad boy.
I was walking into the first hallway going, maybe we should, but I already walked into it, so it's fine.
Yeah, maybe we should do.
I was willing to get hit by the first trap, but not by the rest of them.
I imagine Fiends just talking to Tarek, just like, now Tarek, I know you don't know this spell, but this is a great thing. We'll find any traps that will. Should have cast it earlier, Fiend.
It's like, you're all paranoid. What's wrong with you? Like.
So, Fiend, you're just taking that first step forward.
Oh, yeah, I took a couple, like, about 15 feet in.
Okay. Everyone else, you following? You staying there?
Yes. I'm with pace with them.
Yep, I'm gonna keep going.
I gotta stay close to everybody because I've got the spell.
Got the spell.
As you take a few more steps forward, Fiend, this sort of haziness that's in your purview, almost like stepping into a rainforest of sorts, this odd moisture in the air feels wet against your skin as you start to move forward, which is odd, seeing as how the room you started in felt a bit dry. And as you start to traverse forward, this slight fogginess, this dense mist slowly rolling in. And as you start to step forward, you don't hear the sounds thanks to your pass without a trace, but you feel your foot kicking something as you start to go forward. And you look down. Piles of bones and skeletons start to surround you as you go forward. Again, you don't feel the cracking and smashing at them, but as you just go forward, you can feel the vibrations of something cracking underneath your boot. And you look down, you can just see various skeletal bones just being kept up by your feet as you step further in.
Don't look down. I will get a couple of feet into the room.
Okay. Make me another survival check, please.
Seven,
guys. Ah,
get
jeez.
it all out now. Fuck 7.
Oh no.
Ah, it got smaller.
Oh no.
Shadows in front of you seem to be drawing closer towards you. The light that you're able to see with your dark vision almost becoming the same sort of dim glint you would get from hanging on to a torchlight. As this misty sort of fog is rolling in, you can feel beads of moisture now falling from the sides of your head, dripping onto the ground.
Oh, good. Can I see through this darkness, or is it like that for me too?
It's like that for all of you.
Oh, wait. So even through this is okay.
Is this a bad time to mention that I don't have dark vision?
Oh no.
Okay, cool.
Which I feel like as a fae should be illegal, but my eyes are weak.
Hey, Fiend.
It's a
You're
balancing
having
thing.
some problems leading. I'm gonna poke you in the ability. I'm giving you advantage on wisdom checks.
Oh, thank you so much.
You seem to have a little bit of problems, Poke.
So how are
this
you giving him
seems
advantage on? Sorry, how are you giving him advantage on wisdom checks again?
With enhance ability. It's Owl's wisdom.
Enhance
The target has advantage on wisdom checks.
Okay.
Nice.
So this seems this room, like the darkness almost seems sentient, like in the way that it's moving closer. And you said it's like as though they had shadow torches where
No, I said that the ability of light you're able to see around you. Normally, with dark vision, seeing a whole room in grayscale, even if you go downstairs in the dark under a cellar in a dungeon. But seemingly, as you step forward and looking around, really sure where to go, the amount of confidence you have right now seems to be dwindling as you see the shadows in the distance slowly creeping and rolling in towards you, leaving the vision that you have currently around you, that of if you were holding a torch.
Got it.
Around you with normal vision.
Gotcha.
If that makes any sense.
It does.
Tarek.
So just to clarify, this isn't magical darkness, because Devil Sight can see through magical darkness as well. It's
all you
else.
know, Tarek, for whatever reason, you can't see.
No, I don't like that. I'll just lean over to Fiend and be like, I can't see through this even with my Devil Sight. This is something else.
Well, I'm not liking the idea of moving forward without seeing. Farrell,
Yes.
I think I'm going to use my use of find traps.
Got it.
Mr. Fiend reaches into his backpack and pulls out his spell scroll of find traps and casts it.
Find traps. Okay. What's the radius of it?
120 feet. And so you sense the presence of any trap within range that is within line of sight. A trap for the purpose of the spell includes anything that would inflict a sudden or unexpected effect on you considered harmful or undesirable, which is specifically intended as such by its creator. Thus, the spell would sense an area affected by the alarm spell, a glyph of warding, a mechanical pit trap, etc., but not reveal a natural weakness in the floor or an unstable ceiling or hidden sinkhole.
From which you can see.
Right. So in my immediate area, essentially, am I about to take a step that I can't, that is going to...
I see where you're going at. So, how does Fiend kind of activate the Find Trap spell? Is it affixed to like an item? Is it just a simple incantation?
He opens a scroll and it burns up from the bottom to his hand in like blue flames.
Okay. Take out the scroll, lift it open, say the incantation. Suddenly the bottom of it turns into light blue embers and suddenly catches fires and raises up to the top of the scroll. Almost like a blue sort of ashy cloud starts to gather around you and fall down to the ground. Normally, if there was any impending danger, traps, the floor would light up with a light blue neon hue, almost like a residue that would catch onto anything that would fall prey to you and your party. We good. Sorry, my internet went all weird. Okay?
I know, we saw.
Yeah.
That's why we're like,
yeah. You're okay.
Oh
We got
my
you.
God,
We
guys.
got you
We're
back.
gonna do this. We're gonna struggle and do this. So as you take off that fine trap spell, the scroll burns up from the bottom upward. Look around you to see if any traces of neon blue light have fallen. You see none.
Good. I'd rather see none than see some.
hey, Fiend, since you said you only have the one spell scroll thing for that particular magic ability, I'm gonna reach into my bag and pull out my Wand of Secrets and hand it to Fiend.
Ooh. Wand of Secrets.
Yes, the wand
What
has
does
3
do?
charges. The wand has 3 charges. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one of its charges, and if a secret door or trap is within 30 feet of you, the wand pulses and points at the one nearest to you. The wand regains 1d3 extended charges daily at dawn.
Fantastic.
So if you want to add that to your inventory, it is in D&D Beyond.
Grazie.
You're welcome. I'll take it out of mine. So make sure you have it.
So 30 feet, I put the radius on roll 20 there.
Yep.
So if any traps come within 30 feet of you, you will get a ping.
Fantastic. Alrighty. I am going to take a gander. I am the Lord of I am the Lord of Shadows. I decide what darkness corrupts me. As I begin to move forward.
Okay.
I'm going into the blackness.
Sure thing.
Is anyone following Mr.
I'm
Feet?
holding
Close
on to
behind.
his coattails, so I can't get separated.
I'm the one who has passed out of the trace. So
So I'm attached to Fiend wherever he might be.
I'm moving alongside Fiend, pretty much.
And as she grabs his coattails, she's like, "I'm gonna grab onto your coattails." And all I'm thinking about is freaking Scooby-Doo when they hold the bad guy's hand in the darkness, just so that you know it's me and not anyone else. So, that's gonna
The
be-
shadow monster just.
yeah, they're like heavily.
Where are the
Mr. Fiend, with your dark vision, what's the range of what you can see normally?
60 feet.
60 feet. Okay. Sir Strange, as you start to trail your friends and walk with them, as Fiend just says, "I don't own the shadows don't own me," and walks in the darkness, you trail behind, your armor normally clinking side by side, but has this muffled sort of bonking to it, thanks to the pass without a trace. But you look behind you, and as you leave that first room, you notice the shadows not too far behind, maybe like a 5-10 feet radius, just following you, darkening the room behind you as you step forward. Fiend, as you go into the shadow, you start to see a slight glint of something shiny up ahead. A very
I think I see something.
spacious room. The shining metal is on top of a platform of some kind.
I move in closer, but 5, 10, 15, 20.
This feels.
But not without not outside of pass without a trace.
I'll move up with you, kind of see you moving forward and move up. So it's like, oh,
Yeah, I think we're all moving as a group right now, just staying close together.
Farrell's like, I got it.
I think
Yeah.
I see the shine of something owed to me.
Oh,
As you step into this very spacious room, you start to see what looks like a sort of platform in front of you. Let me see here. As you move closer, although dull in your grayscale, not able to pick out this various hues, you just see colorations of darker pigments, lighter pigments of various metals. A massive, huge, glittering treasure hoard stares you blank in the face. You're able to see 2 columns on each corner of this sort of raised concrete platform, dilapidated, broken, cracked, aged. As your feet and all of you start to now notice the various skeletal bones crunching against the vibrations of your boots.
I walk a bit closer warily, thinking, you know, I once heard of a beast. Maybe even it's a construct. I'm unaware. Some beings would put them inside hordes like dragons, and they could control the gold within. Be careful, there might be monsters in this pile.
What gave it away? The skeletons or?
I mean, look, sometimes you need a good skeleton to decorate. Like,
Yeah, you like bodies, Feral.
I feel as though the skeletons are from the shadows.
It might be worth leaving this pile for now. I mean, it's never we've really come for as of yet. We really want to mess with this? Well,
Yes.
Fiend, one thing at a time. The fox first. Can we agree?
No. You have to think of the whole picture here. Remember priorities, mate. My revenge is part of priorities. However, if this is his real treasure hoard, or one of them, one of many, he could have something we need here, which is the reason we came. Sometimes the best hiding spot is in plain sight.
Suppose it's a risk we'll have to take. After you.
Of course.
Okay. So as you step up and see this sea of dull gray and white, silvery coins and items and precious artwork and various items, Mr. Fiend, would you please roll me a D100?
Ooh, okay.
did you just roll 100? Right.
Let's go, John. Let's go, John.
Well,
Isn't that a one?
That's either really good or really bad.
Yeah.
I got a 3, a 7, and a 7. Is bound to fucking turn around eventually.
Sean just sticks his hand into this. Miss Fiend sticks his hand into this treasure pile. There's got to be something here. I'm like, oh, a Titan relic. Look at that.
Literally.
Oh wait,
Oh,
wait a second. Is
A
this
1 is
100 or a
either-
10?
That's a
That-
one.
In fact, is a 1.
Yeah, that's a one.
okay.
That's 10.
Yeah, hold on. I think you have to have a 0, 0, 0 to be 100.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
true.
that is a
that's
10.
10.
So
Okay.
that tracks for rolling tonight, yes.
Fair enough. Slowly getting
it's
higher, John.
It's a one, my friends. It's a one.
Oh, it's a 1?
Yeah.
It's a one. Because it would
Oh,
be
it's
a
a
10.
1. Oh,
It
it's
would
0,
be-
0, 1.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh.
because it would be a 10 if it was a 1, 0, and then
So
a-
it's just as good as 100. It's the same
Why does it
percentage.
sound like we're using binary code like 001?
Yeah. It's a
This
1,
just keeps
not a
getting
10.
better and better.
Yeah. Got it. So I suck that bad that out of 100 I roll a 1.
or it's really good because if that was divine intervention, you would be getting a call
Yeah.
from Jeebus right now.
Jeebus?
Yeah.
Can I get the coin Jeebus right now?
Uh-oh. Oh, no, I don't like the... well,
Instead, I got a gold golem.
We are
Oh,
about
no.
to be Spy Kids 2 right now, okay?
As Fiend
no.
starts to dig through the various coins, goblets, strange items
It'll
that
be fine, he said.
don't appear to be familiar to you at first. You all have passed without a trace, but as the coins and items clink, 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 suddenly you feel a vibration under your boots. You hear various cracking and skittering sounds against stone as the various bones on the floor start to form into this huge writhing mass of bones as this swarm starts to get larger and larger and larger and begins to appear right behind you as this massive form of various skulls and arms and femurs and ribs just appear to you like a writhing tide. I need you all to roll initiative.
Fuck. I didn't think it would be that fast.
Hey, I'm staring eyeball to eyeball with this thing.
Hey,
I can't roll above a 10 today, guys.
Hey, John, we both rolled
Christ.
ones in this campaign now, as Chat is now
I
reminding me.
swear to
On
God.
D100s, we both rolled ones.
Yeah, you both.
Oh,
you
wow.
both rolled one.
Yeah, because when I got Mjolnir back, that was a 1 as well.
Yeah, it was.
Did you forget to leave Cream out for the Fae? Because this is what you get. when you-
No, I got
Okay.
a PlayStation
All right,
today,
which-
and they were like,
which
"That's
do
enough
you-
luck for you."
You know,
Yeah.
which of you thanks the Fae? Because that's the whole thing. You're not supposed to thank them.
God.
No,
So-
you never.
Oh
don't-
no, I leave cream out for the Fae.
You
That's
don't
the thing
talk
I
to them.
actually do.
Jade, why did you not take the cream, Jade?
You want Jade to take my cream? Is that what you want? You want Jade to take my cream?
I watched the three.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go. I gotta go.
For everything else is on the stream, but for me and John, it's all in the bottom row.
As the swarm of bones start to rise and gather, Farrell, what did you get for initiative?
Unnatural 20.
Okay. Fiend?
I got an 8.
8. Ramira?
7.
7. Tarek?
19 plus 3, 22.
22. They're strange.
22.
Oh.
22. Okay.
Here I was worried I was going first.
What's your dex, Jade?
You probably have like a, let me see. You probably have a higher dex. My dex is, are we going by the plus or by the number?
Yeah, plus.
I have a +2.
Plus 3.
Okay.
Times 16 plus 3.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well.
Fucking Ramira and Sir Strange are gonna just clap the shit out of this thing, so I'm not even worried about it.
Sure.
Okay. So,
Your time to shine.
between Tarek and Sir Strange, who went first?
Me, because I had the higher dex with plus
All
3.
right.
Strangest plus
Tarek,
2.
as the bone swarm slowly gathers size and is about to launch itself towards your party, what would you like to do?
Oh no. Cool. Yeah, what would I like to do? That is a good question. Thank you for asking me that, Kevin.
You're very
do
welcome.
Thank you, Kevin. I do have an answer in my brain somewhere. Just have to
It's
find
coming.
it.
It's coming.
It's coming. And
Watch
that
out
answer, you better watch out when I get that thought. Oof, it's over. It's over for this guy. You know what? Just gonna give him an old classic smackaroo with Mjolnir. Just gonna give him a good old whacking with the hammer, I think.
Okay.
Gonna whack this boyo. I am in range, I believe. Yes, I am. All right, cool. Give him the good old 1-2 smackaroo. Cool. So that is 20 to hit.
That'll hit. Roll damage.
Cool. All right. That's 2d12. Oh, thunder damage, right? It's thunder, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's 4 plus 3. It's maths. 7 thunder damage
Okay.
on the first one.
And another?
Second, ooh, is a 25.
25 also hit. Roll damage.
Oh, ha! Oh, that's a bit better. 9 plus 3. No, wait, that's a 6. Never mind. 9 and then plus 3. Yeah. So a 12 on the second. 12 thunder damage on the second.
12 thunder on the second. Okay.
Yep.
As the writhing swarm of bones start to take shape and just gather all the stock around you, all these chittering bones slide and tumble into this writhing tidal wave of undead bones. It starts to wave itself over to you, and Tark immediately, get behind me! You two huge strikes as various calcium deposits just break off of this thing, smack against the stonework as big chunks of its body break away all over you, but still the bones gather up and still it's writhing towards you.
Yeah.
Anything else you'd like to do?
Yeah, Tarek's just trying to get this thing's attention, pretty much. I think that's going to be me. He'll just look over to Strange, go, Strange, go! And that he'll just leave it at that.
Okay. Strange, you are up next.
Okay, I'm gonna roll to hit with my sword, my long sword. Does a 27 hit?
It sure does.
Time to smite! So let me do my base damage real quick.
Yep.
Tarek was saying, Strange, hit him!
Okay, that's 5 for the base damage. Let's go ahead and okay. It's been a while since okay, so I'm also gonna hit it with a Divine Smite, but I'm gonna give up a 4th level spell slot to pump it up.
Okay.
Pump it up. Ooh, pump it up. So, and I also get something because of an improved Divine Smite. So I'm going to be rolling for 5d8 of Radiant. Wait, yes. Oh, yes? Yes. Okay, let's do that. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Let's do, okay. 18. Radiant, and then I'm gonna go ahead and use a bonus action. Let's see. Hold on, let me make sure I calculate this properly. Damage, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit it with a. Let's see. A Searing Smite.
Okay.
Can this creature make me a Constitution saving throw?
It sure can. That's a 9.
Okay, so it's also going to take 3d6 of fire damage.
Okay.
Let me just put that. Okay, so it's going to take 18 radiant.
Okay.
5 of base damage. And 8 fire damage for my first hit. So would you like me to calculate that all together?
So 18 plus 5 plus...
Oh, okay. So wait, hold on. Jordy just said plus the creature's undead, so that's 68.
Yes, 78 in total. 78 plus 3d6 fire.
That's right. This is your time to shine, Paladins Clerics.
I add 2 more d8s to that hit itself then. Sorry about that. Forgot about that.
All good, homie.
All good.
Okay. So add a 4 to that. So, yeah.
So far I've got 18. I've got a 5. I've got a 4.
Yep. And that was just my first hit.
Okay.
And I'm going to roll to hit it again.
So far it's taken 27 points of damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. What? I wish. It's 29. Does a 29 hit?
To hit? Okay.
I
Yeah.
rolled a 20. Okay. So let me do my base damage of that. So that's going to be 9 points of damage for the base.
Okay.
And improved divine smite, just hitting. It's 2d8 because it's also an undead, so it'll be instead of 1d8,
Yep.
2d8. So. Okay. So that'll be 11 radiant damage.
11. Okay.
And I rolled a nat 20 on that hit, plus my 7. Does that mean it's a...
It's a critical.
So does the entire damage double, or is it the base damage that's doubled?
Holy shit. I believe it's all the damage gets doubled.
It's
Okay.
anything that you rolled. It's just not your damage modifier.
So 9 plus 11 is 20, times 2 is 40
Yeah.
points of fucking damage. All together, making that a whopping 67 points of various damages from Sir Strange.
God damn.
Boom, boom, firepower.
I love that. Yes.
So, Sir Strange, as you see Tarek slightly light up the room with thunderous energy as these wisps of electricity come off Mjolnir. Crack, boom, thunderous hits as various bones skitter and crack and fall against the stonework. You slowly unsheath your longsword, but it's reacting to the undead presence and standing in front of you as the beam of radiant light comes out of the scabbard as this almost lightsaber-like hue hums out as you take your stance with 2 hands forward. 2 huge hits, one coming off of this almost arm-like appendage that was growing as you singe it off and it breaks like glass on the stonework. This searing yellow line stays for a bit as this radiant embers burn onto the swarm of bones as you another gash diagonally straight across as a huge chunk of bones fall off, and again a radiant sort of laser beam etched onto the swarm of bones as smoke rises up. If this thing could scream, it probably would have let out a few huge bellows, but instead the smattering of broken bones just smack against the stonework, and you see part of its form break everywhere. 2 huge hits as form shrinks a little bit, but still more bones around it keep climbing to its body to keep filling its enormous size. But you took 2 enormously huge strikes as almost half of its body became skinny and whittled down for a hair trigger until more bones started to crawl up its body and give its form size once more. So good job, Sir Strange. 2 huge strikes with a crit hit. Well done. Anything else you'd like to do?
No, I'm good.
Okay. After that, we come to Miss Farrell. 2 F words there.
I'm like last.
Hey, I didn't do it. I didn't say it. I found it. On the backtrack.
Miss Farrell.
Fiend and Farrell, or what? Farrell, what would you like to do?
Okay, great. Cool. Let's see. Oh, wow. It's right next to me. Cool. What size of creature is this? I guess the large creature?
Seemingly it is large, but as everyone's taking hits, you keep seeing more bones attached to it, and it's seemingly trying to grow larger in size.
Oh.
Does it sound like a xylophone every time we hit it? This is very important to me.
Please. I need this in my-
John, don't you hide your face from me. Don't
Anyways.
you hide your face.
Anyway, so I'm gonna moonbeam at a 5th level.
Okay.
directly on top of it. I need it to make a concentration.
I'm sorry, I should have said, does it sound like xylobones?
Xylobone!
Oh
I'm
my
now done.
god.
Thank you.
Seth, no.
Xylobones doing xylobones. That's gonna be a 16.
16. Yeah, that just passes.
Ooh, okay.
So that's fine. Still gonna take half damage. It's gonna take
Alrighty, Rue.
half of 60, 10.
Okay. Do we have a moonbeam for you? I feel like you should have one, but I don't think there is.
Oh, sorry for all this stuff. Yeah, we have. I thought we had a moonbeam.
I've just been picking a random moonbeam whenever you do it, but I think I gotta attach it to your character sheet.
The power of the moon.
The power of moonlight. When it lured by dear nerd.
I appreciate this so much.
The moon.
Moon says half of 21. The moon.
There's the moon. Okay.
There's the. I like just the. There's the moon.
There's the moon.
There's the
It's
moon.
just, it's not even
Hey,
moon,
look.
it's just the moon from Legend of Zelda just comes down.
No, at least give
We're
it-
going to steal the moon.
at least
There
give
is
it-
the moon. Round.
No, I
Okay.
want the moon from Soul Eater instead. Thank you.
So what was your
Fair.
damage? It was half?
It's half of 21.
Half
I rolled very
21.
low damage. However, it's not stuck.
It's not 11. Yeah, it's 10. Go round down to 10.
You're
So
right.
10 radiant damage. Boom, boom, boom. Okay.
All right, and then let me see here. What I have as bonus action if I can do anything. I don't think I have any bonus actions. I'm at least going to prepare Flame Blade, so I'll at least pull out as my bonus action. And I'm going to take a couple of steps back to right here.
Okay. All right, so you've got your flame blade out as you reach up, and even in all this strange, wispy darkness, you do your same incantation, put your hand up, and somehow that familiar, radiant, moon-like sphere etches out of the clouds and mist and humidity, beaming down a radiant, cylindrical shot of laser beam light as it washes away like a heavy sledgehammer. Again, a huge cacophony of broken bones and chiseled bits and rock just slam everywhere.
If it's important, I did drop Pass Without a Trace because it's concentration as well as Moonbeam, just so you guys know. So, I
Oh,
feel
good
like-
to know.
I feel that's only for the mention.
Good.
Okay.
I don't
The
think
rest
we're
of
being
you,
very
that sort of-
stealthy right now, so.
That sort of black film, almost like a silky layer on top of you, just
As Moonbeam.
dissipates off as Moonbeam comes down, signifying the end of Pass Without a Trace. But again, the bone swarm body, huge beam of light takes off almost half of its body again as it whimpers and sort of slides back and forth until more bones just keep magnetically coming to it as the swarm, still molding and taking shape, whips around. Okay.
I really feel like this is just a bony version of the Obelix, as Farrell just stands like. Okay, I'm done.
All right. So as you take a step back, unsheath your scimitar, flame erupts all around you. You do notice something, Farrell. As the light from your flame blade begins to illuminate
Mm-hmm.
around you,
Mm-hmm.
causing the darkness to recoil from the light of your radiant flame blade.
10-foot radius of, and then an additional 10 feet of dim light.
Okay.
Cool. Good to know.
So I'll gather up that over there. Okay.
Cool.
It is now the Bone Swarm's turn. As you have been doing heavy hits to this thing and its body seemingly falling apart only to reanimate once more, you seemingly caught it off guard as it was slowly trying to form just to be able to move itself. You kept hitting it one after the other, so it just really couldn't get anywhere. but seemingly it wasn't enough as more bones around you just keep magnetically coming towards this thing. It finally has a bit of momentum as it sways over to one side. It falls itself onto Fiend, Rhaenyra, and Tarek as it can enter others' spaces.
Oh no!
And as it does so, get my nifty little...
What if we didn't?
But like, what if we didn't do that though?
What if we just kept our distance?
So the swarm can occupy
Sausage,
another
bro.
creature's space, and vice versa. You can occupy its. And is now going to attack, or I would like Tarek, Rhaenyra, and Mr. Fiend to make a simple D20 roll. Nothing added to it.
Oh no!
Just a simple
Ooh.
D20 roll.
Hey, John, your 7 sickness transferred to me.
Same.
No way.
Did you roll in at one?
No, I said 7.
Cool, I did.
A 14.
Oh! No.
As the swarm of bones suddenly gets its form back up to its hulking stance, like a rushing tidal wave, the swarm of bones just... You see this writhing skull mouth out of the chittering, massive bones. This 2 black eyes and a black mouth suddenly just opens up and falls onto all of you. But its mouth goes over Tarek as the rest of the bones fall onto Rhaenyra and Fiend, able to put your hands up and kind of wade your way past the sea of sharp, stabbing bones.
It's okay.
The main part of the mouth seems to fall right onto Tarek.
Oh, I love that for me. And by love it, I mean hate it.
He doesn't
As
have an
it rolls a natural 19 for a 29 to hit
Oh, yeah, that hits me, yeah.
with a move we like to call Death's Embrace.
Ew.
So, Tarek,
Accurate.
you are grappled, enveloped within the swarm's bones.
Okay.
It's a Bones Day.
I said that in the chat before. It's a Bones Day.
Sorry.
You're okay. I love it.
Have we considered a no bone? So is the Obelix version the no bones day?
Oh, wait. Question. Did the swarm as it moved take damage from Moonbeam because it started its turn in Moonbeam?
That's true. It did start its turn in Moonbeam.
It did start its turn in Moonbeam.
Man, that sucks.
I would guess so.
That's rough, buddy.
I guess it needs to make
That
a
is rough.
Constitution saving throw then.
Okay.
Yeah, can't save it though.
Damn.
Just save me just a little bit longer.
I'm trying now.
I need help. I need help.
Okay, look.
Look, I
How
rolled a
many-
19 and then I rolled a 1. Okay, my dice, just going back and
That is
forth.
a 16 again.
Okay, it's still gonna take half damage. It's fine.
And Sir Strange, you would have gotten an opportunity attack
Okay.
Didn't it do damage on my turn?
to
Is
just
it-
whack it with
Yeah,
your
it did damage on
sword.
your turn, but it also does damage on its turn, right?
Let me double check before I.
Okay.
Hold
I
on.
thought it
Be
did.
the first time
Like,
it
creature enters
enters.
the spell's area for the first time on a turn or start its turn there. Okay, it is.
Yeah.
Okay, so yes, it takes half of 30, so 15.
Does a 21 hit?
It does. Roll damage.
Nice.
15.
I appreciate you guys trying to kill this thing before it ends me.
I mean, 15 isn't horrible.
And radiant damage because improved divine smite in general, because if it hits, it connects. And it's
Nice.
undead, right? So
Yeah.
The chat would like to remind Tarek that it just wants a hug.
so that's gonna be
Me
that's gonna
too.
be let's see.
No.
That's gonna be 6 base damage and then 11 radiant damage.
No.
Okay, so 17 total.
15 plus 17.
As the Sword of Bones leaves the constant beam of radiant light from the moonbeam, Sir Strange with those 2 huge strikes as a swarm of bones tries to crawl its writhing massive bones over to your party members. No! One more huge strike as the back of the bones just spread out and crack and break in all pieces, seemingly lowering its size, but still the mass of it able to catch Tarek, but Ramira and Fiend saved from the huge pile, kind of seemingly big enough to incorporate one person. As the moonbeam chars away at the other side, you see Tarek suddenly wrapped in this sort of dust ball, this cactus thorny concoction of bones, as Tarek is suddenly caught inside, and you see him lunged inside of this writhing bound of bones with sharp edges just stuck into him. He's trying to get out, but you see him stuck in the center as the bones are forming all around him.
Ow. So I'm just grappled.
You are.
Oh no, that's rough, buddy.
Okay.
But I don't take any damage currently.
It appears not.
Oh, that's quite nice.
You are poked and prodded. The sharp, cracked bones sort of make their way past your armor in certain places. It's extremely dense. You're trying to struggle, but you're just fixed in place. Like if you just took a swan dive into a cactus room and tons of barbs are just poking every part of your body, and it's just cording your muscles, and it's just freezing you up.
Ow!
But that will be the swarm's turn.
All right, guys, next turn I'm just going to break out of it anime style.
After that, we come to Fiend.
Am I really before Ramira with my 8? Oh boy.
Yeah, Ramira had a 7.
I'm sorry, Tarek. How tall is this creature?
Do it.
Large.
So it is over 10 feet?
Yes.
Or it's 10 feet roughly, over 10 feet. Okay. Mr. Fiend points his fingers in the shape of a gun at the 20 foot radius. 20 foot, how high the ceiling? That's a good question.
60 feet.
60 feet. Fantastic. So at about the 20 foot, about the 35 foot range, we're going to cast Fireball up in the air. And it is going to explode in a beautiful circle that encapsulates the head of the bone thingy, but not us down below. So this wonderful creature has to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 20.
What level are you doing said fireball?
I'm doing it at 3 because this thing is not taking most of my spell slots before I fight something else.
Mr. Tarek, can you choose 3 numbers between 1 and 6?
3 numbers between 1 and 6.
Correct.
Or
Or I can flip a coin.
1,
heads or
2,
tails.
and 5. Sorry to whoever I just doomed.
It was a 6.
That was a 6. Okay. I
1,
don't know
2,
if that's
5.
good or bad.
Okay. So, Mr. Fiend, roll your damage.
35 fire damage.
35 fire damage.
With a level 3 fireball with no additional buffs to it.
Okay. So Tarek, as you're fighting to get out of this swarm of bones, as it just rises around you and trying to take form and raise itself sort of above you as you tumble and fall inward, Mr. Fiend takes out those 2 hands. A little wisp of flame comes out. Fuck this. Reaches up. A little tiny bead shoots up in the air like a firework. Suddenly this sphere of fire burns down on the head, the top of the swarm of bones. Suddenly, like an impact zone, a huge smattering of bones explodes from the top, flying in all directions. You feel the force above you, Tarek, as a suddenly burst of just force just hits you down from the side. Like, oh, Jesus! As the pointed barbs kind of junt from the top of your head, kind of into your neck, into the back of your head. But you see a smattering of bones just explode from the top, creating this almost like empty U shape of sorts until more bones, but to collect the top and refill it once more. Anything else, Mr. Fiend?
Yeah, would it be an action to look around and see if there's like a totem creating this creature?
I'll give you a bonus action for that.
Okay. You'd like to use my bonus action to look around and see if there is some sort of totem.
Okay.
What would that be?
Perception?
Sure. And I have advantage thanks to Feral still on wisdom. Check. Okay.
Unless it was a concentration.
No.
That is a 17.
17. So you start to look around as you fire off that fireball, and it explodes the top of the swarm of bones. Oh, there's something I can just make this quicker. And you start looking around through the various grayscale treasure with just items upon items upon items through it. You look around at the various broken stonework, the dilapidated columns, but you're like, don't see anything that really stands out to you. You don't see like a shining diamond or like a broken doll or anything out of the ordinary, unfortunately.
Okay. Thank you very much. That is the end of my...
I was just about to say.
I've never heard a more verbal skirt before.
That was Jordy, our lovely DM in the background. Enhanceability is concentration. Jordy knows it off the top of his head and looked where I could read it.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
That's why I said that. Okay.
I am going to attempt to get out of it and then officially leave its bubble, giving it an attack of opportunity on me.
Okie dokie. That is going to be a 26 to hit.
That is going to hit.
Okay. As the swirling bones start to fire at you at all out of its writhing body, almost like a broken shard calcium whip. It lashes at you and tries to wrap around your arms and your legs to try to cinch you in closer, ripping your skin like a ribbon of razors. And you will be taking... Oh, you bastard. Okay. 24 points of bludgeoning and piercing damage.
Okay, I have taken such.
Okay, so as you leave that area, that happens as the broken sort of shards, like you try to leave it and just grabs onto your arm and just rakes your flesh as bits of blood start to pour down from your arms. Like this thorny calcium shards of like bone daggers just rip across your skin, and any part you can get under your armor, just, rip out of it and get some distance.
Let it be known, I've taken its reaction, so you can leave its space now without being blasted.
If I had to put a name to it. Ramira, it is finally your go. What would you like to do?
So she grabs the mace off of her shoulder, which she hardly ever uses, but her gift from her mom comes in handy every once in a while. And as she pulls it out, she uses her bonus action to invoke the rage thingy that she can.
Hell yeah, brother!
Because she can use her wisdom as her striking mod, and also adds a +2 to her wisdom for everything, which is so baller. So as she pulls it out, it starts to glow with this energy, and a huge, like, basically ethereal shadow, if I had to call it that, but it's like a light being behind her kind of emboldens her because she's like not buff, she's like super weak, but pulls out her mace and she goes to hit the Bone Daddy with her mace.
Bone Daddy!
Okay, let's see what happens here. No, I hate this. Why did I roll so badly? 15. That's with my mods. That's with the 12.
You have a D4 of inspiration.
I do! It's a 4, so it's 19.
With the inspiration, you do in fact hit.
Thank you, chat.
And Tarek, my boy,
Let me
please
check.
pick a number. 3
Oh,
of them
no.
between 1 and 6.
I don't like this.
You know what?
This makes me
4,
sad.
5, and 6.
4,
Make it
5, and 6.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like. Are we hurting our boy? My boy!
Fine. No, my boy. Ramira, help.
Man, that dice is so pretty. I'm
That's
not
a
mad at
5.
whatever happens
That's a
now.
5.
I'm
That's a
enchanted
5.
by that dice. It doesn't
I know,
even matter
right?
what the
So
result.
beautiful. Wow.
That is a 5. One of the
Mhm.
numbers that Tarek
I
picked.
chose.
I don't like the way you're talking to me, babes. I don't like it at all. All right.
Ramira, please roll your damage.
Okay, so it is 1d6 usually, but it's 2d6 because it's undead.
Okay.
Does that double on top of that, or is that what it is? Does that make sense? The way I'm asking that?
No.
So usually the weapon is only 1d6, but then it says it gets an extra d6 when it's an undead creature or a fiend. So then,
Right, so you get an extra d6.
but it doesn't double, right? Like the whole thing with Strange and how the radiant damage doubles because it's radiant damage, because it's undead. Does that make sense? Right? Is that what we said earlier?
Oh, I got double dashed him because I rolled a crit.
Oh, JK, no doubt. Okay, so just 2d6. Oh,
was
I
like,
got
what's happening?
fucked. It's
Wax on, wax.
7 points of radiant
Can't
damage,
say
but
that,
it
John.
does have to but it does have to make me a wisdom saving throw, I think. Hang on.
I'm Italian, just like Danny LaRusso.
I hate it.
Oh wait, JK. Does it have 25 hit points or fewer, Kevin? Probably not. I'm
It
gonna ask you.
does not.
Okay, so that's the end of my turn.
How much damage did you do altogether, Ramira?
That was just 7 points, unfortunately.
Altogether, 7 points?
Yeah.
7 points. Of
I hate the
damage.
way you're asking this. What's happening to my purple boy in there?
Oh no, my boy!
You're waiting in the wings for your time to strike as you unsheath your saloon mace with the 4 sort of crescent moons adorned on either side. You take it out, sort of take one handle and other handle and crank it as this radiant light just goes up
Yes.
the stem into the crescent moon,
I also have a lightsaber. Lightsaber!
cracking with radiant energy as you just run towards huge overhand strike with the mace. As you see the bones writhe and tumble as Tarek's trying to get out, you suddenly see the bones push Tarek's body right into the attack,
No! My
And
boy!
smacks him right in the face.
Oh, Tarek!
Tarek takes the incredibly profound 7 points
Yeah.
of radiant damage.
My boy! Tarek, I'm so sorry.
Not your fault. It's fine. As he gets like,
No! Okay, that's it for me.
Ramira, help.
Oh God, I'm coming.
No, my boy.
My boy. All right, that's it for me.
Okay, anything else to do after that? No, good. Okay. And we go to the top of the round, the second round with Tarek. You are
Alright.
grappled.
That's not very nice. I don't
You
like
can
that.
choose to get out of said grapple or attack at disadvantage.
Cool. Take this.
Your go.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, I'm gonna. Am I gonna do that? Yeah, I'm gonna do that because I probably won't make the save. Also, that would cost my action. So I'm going to bonus action, fast step, out of there. I'm gone. I'm out. I'm gonna fast step to. Where can I fast step to? Anywhere within 60 feet. Cool. Nice. I'm just gonna fast step. Just out of it, I think. Just like
Just
here.
out of it.
Yeah, I'll just after that, just getting bonked by a movie, like, it's fine. Just appears next to a mirror. Not your fault.
Okay.
I got this. I'm just gonna blast him.
All right.
Yeah, so bonus action, fast step, which uses a spell, so I can't cast another spell this time. But I will instead just point the hammer at this boyo, and I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Point blank range. That would give you disadvantage, wouldn't it not? Ranged weapon, ranged attack, point blank range usually is disadvantage.
This is correct.
I don't think so.
Yeah,
It is indeed.
If it's a range,
You're
weapon,
right.
or
Could I change where I move to then, please? If that was my,
Yeah.
if that's what I was gonna do. Okay, cool. I will move. No, my yeah. Wait, is Moonbeam still there? I will not.
Yes.
I will not go. Just goes into the Moonbeam. Fine. Ah, Feral, the fuck! Why is everyone attacking me?
Stop standing in the way, then.
God damn it!
God.
Fine. We'll just teleport next to Feral, and then we'll just Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Make your
Cool.
attack.
Do you want me to roll all 3 blasts first?
Yeah,
Just to see
let's
how
do
many
that.
of them hit? Yeah, we'll do. Cool. First one is an 18.
Hits.
Second one is a 24.
Hits.
Third one is a 22.
All hit. Roll damage for all and combine them. And tell me the
Nice.
total.
That's pretty awesome. All right, cool. Oop. That's a 15 plus 20, 23. Wow, I just rolled 2 10s on my 3 d10s.
Ooh.
That's nice. That's 30. So yeah, so the first, so 15, so that's 30, and then roll 3 plus 5. So 38 damage. That's force damage.
As you teleport yourself
Blast
with
him.
far step out of the swarm of bones body, as these various sharp bones protruding under your skin, and suddenly you're like, I can do this. You're just like trying to get yourself some sort of footing to be able to say the incantation, wave the hands to be able to use the far step, but tumbling around in this like discarded dryer of sorts, just being tumbling around. Suddenly you see this radiant light come through, and these bones just push you forward. Son of a... But using that space that you have, able to get your hand free out of the bones for just a split second, able to blast yourself out of the swarm of bones, the good 10-foot radius as you appear, fall on your ass as 3 big eldritch blasts just enough to explode the entire swarm of bones as its pieces fall to the ground out in the darkness. It is destroyed.
Ramira's still underneath it, so the bones just fall on her head. Now we're even, I guess.
Saddle of bones.
Yeah, it's fine. Cracks his nose back into place. Oh,
I'm so sorry, Tarek.
not your fault. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I hate to see it happen, though. How is everybody looking health-wise?
I took 7 damage that fight. Crazy.
And it was from me.
Don't worry, I'm fine. As Fiend turns around, there's a giant bone sticking out of his back. Just,
Oh.
anyways, about that treasure.
No, Fiend, I think you're in shock. Give me one
I
moment.
just want to push it
What
in.
do you mean shock? I didn't get hit by any lightning damage. I'd know.
And like
It's a
she will,
Fôlkvangr fiend.
she'll be like, yeah, absolutely. She puts her hand on her shoulder. Hey, can you actually look at Feral for a second?
Hey, look
What?
over here.
Well, look at Pharaoh.
And she rips
you
out,
look-
she rips out the bone.
Holy mother of sea dragons!
And,
Why?
Hold on.
um,
Hold on. Jeez, we'll pop it back in.
she's going to cast. I feel like my inventory's all fucky wucky because I don't remember
No.
using all of my prayer beads beforehand. But it says
You
I
used like 3 of them.
You
Did I
did,
use
yes.
it?
You can do.
Damn it! I gotta go into my actual spells. Okay, then she casts Cure Wounds on you.
Tarek will just lean over to Feral before she does that, looking at the bone and be like, is that his spine? Oh, no, it's not.
No, don't never say things
Just
like
quietly says that to
patient.
Feral.
Shit.
That was only 9 points of healing. I'm gonna pump a few more into
That's why there
you.
was a spine sticking out.
Oh, 8 points plus
Do you have
5.
problems with
That's
spine, Tarek?
13.
Huh?
Do you have problems with spines, Tarek?
No. I just
Okay,
worried for
kind of
Fiend's health.
I'll be okay if you like. I'll be okay if we stop there.
Okay, I'll get. That's what
I
I'll give
also
you.
have
for
like
now.
health potions and stuff like that,
'Cause, yeah.
but
That's
Right.
22 total to you, so.
Right.
Cool.
Pharaoh's actually going to turn around because with the flame blade, she realized that there's something behind her on the side. So she steps over here and uses produce flame.
Okay. Stepping over this area.
Yeah, kind of just like looking. She's like, something caught my eye, and is just going to use produce flame, like just cantrip.
Okay.
Wave it in front of her, see if she can see anything.
So what's the radius on produce flame?
Just 10 feet. It's just 10 feet and then 10 additional dim light. So she's just kind of like looking, like holding it out in front of her. Oh, interesting. Okay.
So you start to see parts of the floor that seem to have a more destructive effect on the bottom of it. Before the sort of yellowish stonework under you, seemingly a little smooth, cracked here and there, but you see the remnants of something, a destructive battle, a massive form, something heavy or destructive happened here as you see part of the stone just obliterated, charred by some sort of effect or energy, and splintering cracks, signifying this was an impact zone of some type, a huge one.
I really like that. Does it look recent, or does it look like this is pretty stable, like it's been like this for a long time? Can I make an investigation check to look?
Yes, you may.
Cool. I would like to do so. Investigation. Natural 20 plus 7. 27.
Goddamn!
You look down at this sort of impact zone of rubble. You kind of look at it and you kind of look at the stonework behind you. There definitely is a difference in texture, viscosity of some kind. As you look behind you, the stone dry, cracked, bits of dust and little pebbles kind of flayed around everywhere from you walking in. But the dirt here looks a bit fresher. The stonework looks a bit more recently turned. As you kind of wipe your finger through the residue, you kind of have this ashy blackness that you're able to wipe off of it, signifying that this wasn't charred and hardened from a while ago. This seems to have been recent.
Okay. How deep is this?
It's just like a small groove. It
Just
doesn't
a
go
small
down
little
very.
groove. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I just wasn't sure if it was a lot deeper.
It kind of dissipates down, but it's not like a tunnel or anything.
Okay, cool. I'm just gonna kind of relay that to the others. So there's a weird crevice thing over here, which looks fresh, which is strange to me. Just so we're all aware.
Well, this place is old and
No, this is
Reynard.
not that old.
What? Look, you said there was something on the ceiling?
Nothing on the side.
Look up at the ceiling to see if there's like a hole through the ceiling.
Ooh, good. That's very good.
You look up, and it's just blackness.
Right. Well, see, now I can't explain it. Why would somebody be recently? I don't know of any creature that Loki.
Interesting.
We better be on our guard.
Mhm.
Are there any torches on the wall?
On here, you can you'd have to do some perception checks. The only place that you can visibly see right now is this area that's all been destroyed and wrecked around.
Okay. 18 on a perception check.
18. You can vaguely see a torch that's on the ground here, not lit up.
I'll just prestidigitation, light it on fire.
Flame comes out of the metal end. Go to pick it up. Shining, reflecting off of the horde in front of you.
I'm going to toss it over here to try to illuminate a little bit more of the blackness.
Okay, make a strength check.
I'm going to.
Yeet.
Do we?
Oh, well, I crit my strength check, which means it's a 19. So.
Good for you, my friend.
Fiend just javelin toss that shit.
Get a good spitting discus throw in there as well. So the torch, I believe it lights 10 feet around it.
Yeah, 10 feet of bright light, 20 feet of dim light, I think it is. Fantastic.
Very nice.
We're going to use that torch consistently.
Right.
Well,
Not that I don't have
You-
extra torches.
I was
I
gonna say,
just-
do you not have torches in your inventory?
I have an adventurer's kit. I've got torches.
I was so
Um,
confused.
All right, can we investigate this
Yes.
giant pile of would-be treasure, or is it just like fool's gold?
Ooh.
Well, isn't that the big
Question of the
question? Let's get into it. Let's try this again, shall we?
Sure.
Fiend going to look through the treasure hoard again. Did anyone else want to attempt,
Yeah.
or just Fiend doing it here?
Sure.
Yeah, I guess I will as
Yeah,
well.
I'll have a look.
right,
Tarek is
so-
also going to cast Light, which is a cantrip on Mjolnir. So
I
it's
still have one hand
like
on his coat jacket.
the 20 feet radius all around me for an hour.
Okay. Mr. Fiend, could you please roll a D100?
Oh, okay. Let me get. All right, is this 100? I don't know what 100
No.
is.
It's all zero.
If it's the same as it was before, it's a
No,
1.
No,
it's
it's all zeros, it's
100. It's all
That is
zero.
That is 100.
He got a 1 and then 100. What is this?
Is that 100? That's 100?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is
Fantastic.
100. So we
Well,
got the-
it's bound to eventually happen. You get like 3, 7, 7, 1.
Okay, but this is like when we rolled the
12,
dice and I
14.
got a 1 and you got the 20. Like,
Yeah.
you know what?
That was actually the same dice.
No,
That was the same. That was from the same package.
God does have his favorites.
I know.
Stop this.
I won't be shy about it. Destiny loves me.
I know.
If I could, I'd marry that bitch.
Okay, so with a 100 Fiend,
Gotcha.
this is going to be in a couple parts because this
Okay,
is
I'm gonna
going
pull up
to
my
incur
weapon.
some stuff. So as you start wading through these massive treasure hoard, you start to see familiar things in it. Some of the coins that you remember seeing from Wagon's community start to sift up. The familiar insignia on various gold coins with various wagons imprinted on one side start to grab your attention as you wade through the other various gold and objects inside. You find around 12,000 gold pieces at the start of you just wading around and seeing the immenseness of this treasure hoard and various wagon community gold pieces. You're looking at about 12,000 of it, like in front of you, first off. Second off, you notice a few objects, valuable objects inside. You see a cloth of gold vestments as one. You see a bejeweled ivory drinking horn with gold filigree. And you also see a small golden idol of yourself.
No. Am I the fucker that? Oh, hey, I'm back.
I thought you were upset about that. I was like,
Am
what?
I the fucker that froze? I went bejeweled ivory. What? And then I noticed everyone was frozen. I was like, no.
No, you said no.
Oh, John, you're going to laugh when you hear what it is.
Bejeweled ivory. What? Now?
So you found a what was the first one I said? Cloth of gold vestments.
Yep.
A bejeweled ivory drinking horn with gold filigree.
A drinking horn.
But
And the
What?
last one is a small golden idol of yourself.
That's when you screamed no. You screamed no just as Kevin said that. You were like, no!
A small gold island idol of fiend?
A fiend on a throne inside of this Wagons community treasure hoard. Either made from someone who loved the community or through Wagons community past. Seemingly this was put in with the rest of them.
This was Ilya's, 100%.
Fucking amazing. Amazing.
Do we
Damn.
see that?
Right now, this is just him kind of going through the hoard and kind of like sifting through it like a big pile of Lego. He's just finding all of the unique pieces as he goes through. But
Amazing.
rolling a D100 is also going to afford you something a bit on the special side. So first off, I'm going to have you, Fiend, roll another D100 for me.
85?
85. Okay. And also, roll me an investigation check.
Do I have a plus on investigation before I open my fat mouth? I do. +1. 20. Dirty 20.
A dirty 20. Okay. As you waft through this massive treasure hoard, seemingly picking up things you kind of slightly remember from Wagons community, being one of the community leaders there, the co-operator of Wagons community, you're seeing these sort of items that you remember that were either gifts to you or things that visitors had brought to sort of give to the pool, the treasury of Wagons community throughout those few months that year. And then you kind of, your hand hits something hard. Okay, it kind of like almost hurts your fingers for a little bit, almost like just sticking them right into like hard rock, and it's hard to tell. Again, grayscale. You're not able to see any coloration unless you're not looking with your dark vision anymore because you've got some light around you. Through all of the
feet.
gold, 20 feet. So out of all the gold and emerald pieces that are flaying around, something dark and solid sort of peers out through all of the shining material. You start to like wade around it, and it's heavy. Pull it forward as gold pieces fall down one after the other, and you pull out this breastplate covered in obsidian.
Ooh.
With a dragon's maw on the front of it, protruding out with its snout and eyes staring forward, 2 little red beads of light glistening inside. That's what
Interesting. So a breast plate
That is very cool.
with dragon maw. That's fucking sick. Can't wait to figure out what that shit does. Hey Tarek, you remember the rooms that you can create with your mystic arcanum?
Yes.
Now would be a good time.
Oh, you want me to? Well, I don't know if we can fit all of. Actually,
It is a 30-foot by 30-foot room.
are you familiar with the spell? How would you know that?
We did try to shove Oswick into that room.
You're right. I can create another one. I might be able to do that, yes. I mean, we'd have to shove it all in a medium-spaced doorway, but it can be done.
Well, I don't necessarily think we need all of this. Let's not be greedy. But
Tarek blinks several times at Fiend. You've changed.
I lean over to Farrell. I'm like, wow, that 10 years really did something.
Really weird. I didn't like that at all.
But I do think that we may need your room to take magic items that may help us in the fight ahead.
I can do that.
Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, we may have found an area that we can take a bit of time while also standing watch. I think I've done the best I can in this. I'm exhausted moving all of this gold and platinum and silver around.
Oh, you poor thing. First world problems.
Yes, if maybe somebody else could give it a chance. And we'll create a pile over yonder by Tarek, in which he can create a doorway underneath, and we can store it there and bring it back when we have the ability to spend it or use it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll start.
Yeah. I was
I'll
gonna
start
do it
sifting.
anyways.
Okay, Tarek, so you go to cast this basically pocket dimension spell that you have handy. So a couple things. One, is this the same pocket dimension that Oswick is in?
No,
Do you
absolutely
create
not.
multiple different ones? Okay,
Yes, I
just-
can make as many as I want. Infinite
How-
number of
How
different
we
ones.
considered, just real quick, how we considered that we technically are in a pocket dimension, so if we get out of the pocket dimension, we can just pick up the bag. I'm just putting that out
I
there.
don't know. I don't know if we trust that though.
I think that is a phenomenal plan for if we can't find everything we want.
Okay,
But
that's
I think right now what we're doing is like guaranteeing we get what we
okay,
need.
cool. It was just a thought
Yes.
that I was like,
No, you're absolally right.
Okay, cool.
We will be
Yeah,
taking this pocket dimension with us. Could you imagine? Just be like, into our maze, bitch. Like,
Into our maze. Meet the Medusa.
Have you met our friend? He's
telekinesis
terrified.
into the maze.
Get in the maze. So that's how we defeat glooming. We just stick them in the bag.
The wizard spell maze is perfect for this.
Put Glooming in the bag.
Put him in the bag.
I'm just nervous because Kevin definitely has a way of being
Oh,
like,
100%.
lots of money? I don't
Yeah.
fucking think so.
No. You're right, though. You're right. Okay, anyways, continue.
Okay, so Tarek, you kind of take center point, start to wave your hands to illuminate this sort of hidden door into your pocket dimension.
So Tarek will actually say we should probably get this into a pile first. I can't. He holds up the hammer that's glowing. I can't keep concentration on this whilst also making the door.
How long
I
does your
believe.
gate last?
Actually, never mind. It's not concentration. Ignore that. It lasts an hour. So
Phenomenal.
Start looking for things.
yeah, he'll
push
cast it.
push the money into the hole and keep the magic items as much as we can.
All right.
I have like a mage hands like slowly shuffling coins around towards the.
It's just like 5 gold at a time.
Hey, it helps. Okay, little 5.
Yeah.
5, 50.
All right, so first, as Tarek is conjuring up this spell, I will let Ramira look through said items. So,
Okay.
Ramira, would you please roll me a D100, por favor?
Get 100. Get 100.
I got a 55 vibes.
54.
That's
you
above
did.
average.
Right in the middle.
Right in the fucking middle.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That means, hey, C's get degrees vibes.
All right.
That's all I care.
No, this is a D. A D is.
No, but like on this scale, like usually nothing bad happens. Like, and it went through 150 is like the middle ground.
Nothing
so
bad happened to the Kennedys.
Huh?
If we get another alchemy mug.
No, but you're right. If this
So-
was actually academic, that would be a fail.
Yes.
So Ramira, you start wafting around your sort of portion of this sort of treasure hoard here, as Tarek is busy conjuring up the spell to try to put some of it into a pocket dimension. You roughly find around 2,250 worth gold pieces and various sort of objects on this side of the hoard. You find a silver chalice set with moonstones, a silver and gold brooch, and a ceremonial electrum dagger with a black pearl in the pommel. Doesn't look like it's used for any weapon necessarily, but used for some ceremonial purpose.
It was a dagger, you said?
Mm-hmm. Ceremonial electrum dagger with a black pearl in the pommel.
Because the dagger never hurt nobody.
Exactly.
Indeed.
Farrell has left the
A
chat.
special ceremonial dagger.
What? That's weird that you would mention that. What, Tarek? Farrell cannot hear you.
Totally not for stabbing my friends.
What? I've only cut one person, and
I
it was fine.
want one of you to get the lightning javelin.
Oh my god.
Oh my God,
Don't
imagine.
worry
Be
about
Zeus
it.
all day. I need Tarek. Tarek needs to get it because then he'll have the Thor's hammer and the lightning.
And the lightning javelin.
So that is what I find, and I still have little hand pushing the gold, and then I push the gold.
Okay. And with finding that money, roll me a D100, please.
Ooh.
Wait, to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That is a 37. It gets worse.
37.
Yeah.
You find a spell scroll
Oh?
wrapped up in brown leather, sort of like in this carrying case of sorts. Not sure what it says. It's just bound in leather, tied up. You can clearly see two sort of cylindrical shapes, sort of wrapped and tied in black leather.
The chaos in me wants to open it. Can I do an arcana check on it?
Sure thing.
Okay. That could have been worse, I guess. That's an 18.
18.
Mm.
Looking at it right now, I mean, there's magic sort of wafting from it. You can kind of feel sort of powerful energy kind of humming off of it. But as it's wrapped up into leather, it can't tell what exactly is from the outside, but you can tell there is powerful magic coming out from underneath it.
She holds it aloft. Would it be a terrible idea to open this?
No.
Wait before you open it.
This is your party, that's why I'm asking. Otherwise, I would have already opened it.
You know what? For the love of it all, open it near me. I want to look over your shoulder.
Oh dear.
Oh, I don't want you to get hurt by it if something happens, but
A scroll can't be cast without being read.
It's fine. I have healing if something
nothing ever bad happens.
Nothing bad ever
A
happened.
book has never done anything poor.
Nothing bad ever happened to the Frostbreakers.
All right. Well, I'll walk my happy self over here.
Literature's never hurt us before.
Never. Absolutely
Not
not.
once.
Thrice.
Tarek blinks his eyes in pain.
I
Am I a
opened the
joke to you?
scroll. Okay, fun.
Tarek just.
What did you say?
I opened the scroll.
You open scroll, do you?
Yeah.
All
So I'm
right. So
looking over her shoulder.
as you slowly start to unravel the tightly bound up leather pieces around the two scrolls,
Yeah, go on.
you untie it out of this little bow-like material.
Right.
As it slowly unsheaths itself and the leather wrap
Go on.
falls down to the sides. As the dark brown leather kind of falls from side to side, this sort of bright light almost shines out of it.
Oh, Ashante.
You kind of have to pull your hand in front of your eyes to kind of look at it for a second. As the light kind of subsides, this little dim light radiates around you, and as you kind of pull them apart, this celestial language appears
I
on
can
the
read
front.
that.
And it appears with that you rolled an Arcana check,
18,
right?
yeah.
18. This seemingly is a scroll one-time use of a very powerful spell
Oh.
called Holy Aura.
Oh.
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 Fanciful.
This is an insanely powerful 8th level cleric spell
Oh.
that the materials to pull this off, you would know with your background, a tiny reliquary worth at least 1,000 gold pieces containing a sacred relic, such as a scrap of cloth from a saint's robe or a piece of parchment for religious text, requires the spell to be conjured up. But if you can pull it off, a divine light will wash out from you and coalesce in a soft radiance in a 30-foot radius around you. Creatures of your choice in that radius, when you cast a spell, shed dim light in a 5-foot radius and have advantage on all saving throws, and other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends. In addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an unaffected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes with brilliant light. The attacker must succeed a Constitution saving throw or be blinded until the spell ends. It is a concentration spell up to 1 minute.
Holy fucking shit.
Love that.
That's
She's
such a good
reading
spell.
it in Celestial under her breath, so she's like, there you go, Torin, and like starts to read all this stuff. Fiend. Yeah. This would be terrible for you. And she like pats him on the cheek and then goes, I'm just kidding, you're not a real fiend. And then rolls up the scroll and wraps it up and puts it in her bag.
I imagine it does something fantastical then.
And she explains it to you.
Oh, that would be an affirmative.
Now all I need to do is find scrap from a holy person or, something fanciful. Strange.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just like rips the fucking like thing off of Strange.
Why the hound dog noise?
Yeah. Right. Tarek, what are you doing?
So as Tarek finishes the preparation for this sort of pocket dimension spell, finishes the incantation, finishes the hand movements, ready to clap his hands together and move his hands apart, signifying the opening of the portal to the pocket dimension. But as it does that,
Pocket dimension and pocket dimension.
I think, yes, we're already inside a dimension. You can't create a dimension inside of a dimension. It would create an infinite loop that would turn into a giant black hole and probably
They
kill
need to get
everyone.
a bag of holding so desperately.
We have one. We're inside one.
Well,
Yeah.
Well, but Fiend,
we won't
then
find
we
one
could
in
just
here.
leave all this stuff here if that's the logic we want to use.
Why don't we just dig around in the gold to see if there's another bag of holding?
I got this
I
cool
will-
dagger.
Push gold.
There-
Push gold.
There
Wait,
won't
dagger?
be.
Push gold.
There won't be another bag of holding in here. We would be dead already if that were the case.
I don't know.
We are inside
Alright.
of a bag of holding, and if it's another.
I understand your
I'm going to-
mathematical equations and scientific bullshit. Please just search through this pile so we can
I'm
find
going.
something.
looking.
going.
Okay.
all right,
Push.
all right. So let's
Push
go with
straight, Push
let's go with Tarek there. So Tarek,
Mm.
roll a D100, please.
D100. Okay. That is a 35.
35. Okay. So off the bat, as far as what valuable things you find, you find around 750 gold pieces worth of stuff.
Okay.
No sort of chalices or valuable art or anything like that, but mainly just gold and various sort of low-level gems. But as you're sifting through with that 35, correct?
Yes, 35.
Let's see here.
I have over 100,000 gold.
Yeah, but are you carrying that? Because I don't think you
Oh,
can carry that much.
56,000 is in the necklace.
Fair enough.
Roll a D100 there, Tarek.
Another one? Another one.
Another one.
Another one.
So how much gold was that, by the way? So I can add that.
750.
Cool. I will add that to my inventory as well.
Oh yeah, I have money for once.
Woo!
Moolah.
All right.
Except for the
another
fact that
100.
You still owe me a shit ton of money?
I was gonna say, except for the fact that she would not count that, and she would be like, "By the way, I have money for you."
The first roll I did was a 35. The second one is a 25. How about that?
From a D100 roll?
Yes. So I rolled it. I rolled a 35 the first time, and then when I rolled just
Oh.
now, I rolled a 25.
25.
On the
Okay.
D100.
Let's see here. So as you kind of started to realize, well, I can't really put this into anything, you just start wafting around. You just find sort of just gold pieces. Nothing really comes out of your eye, except you sort of wrap your hand around a chain, and it kind of affixes itself to your forearm gauntlet. You're like, oh, I kind of caught on something, and then you kind of pull up this amulet on chain.
Oh.
Silver and turquoise coloration
Hmm.
in the middle of the pendant. But that's about it. Nothing else really sticks
Okay.
out to you.
Right. So it's a amulet with a what was the color of the gem?
There's sort of a silver outline on the base of it in the middle, and a turquoise sort of rock in the middle of it, with a silver chain around it.
Okay. Cool. Interesting. I'm trying to see if I have. Do I have detect magic?
After that, we'll go over to Farrell's. Farrell, roll your D100, please.
Okie dokie. Rolling my D100. 70.
70. Okay. So you find. Ooh, that's pretty good. So on your side, you find around 6,000
Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
gold's worth of gold pieces and items. You find a bloodstone. Looks like it's worth kind of a bit of money. You find some citrine, jasper, like gemstones. You find a gold music box. Fine gold chain set with a fire opal in the middle of it. You find a jeweled platinum ring. And as you're sifting through all of this, what was the number again? Sorry?
70 even.
It was 70 even.
Music boxes are evil.
I was thinking that ring would probably be also evil.
Roll another D100, please.
Roll another D100? Okay. Okay. Rolling another D100. 62.
62. Okay. Going through here, you feel your hand kind of clink against something with the jewelry around your fingers. It doesn't break anything, but you do find a rather large potion bottle
Oh.
with a stopper on the top. and this sort of mercury, bright blue, silvery, glittered liquid into it. The bottle is like this big, like almost like a milk bottle.
Like a wine bottle of potion.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, you said it's bluish?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Does this look familiar to like the mana potions that I found earlier? Like does it
Make an Arcana check.
Okay. Just because if it looks the same, I'll know what it is. But I'm curious. Okay, that is, what is my Arcana? Oh, +7. So 15.
15. It's not the same hue. The mana potions that you found were a bit of a darker blue. This seems to be a more of a lighter sky blue.
Okay. I have no idea what this is. Do I drink it?
No.
Yes, I would also say no. Bad idea.
Where's your sense of adventure? As a player?
It's right here inside this bag.
We're in
Tarek
it.
gestures to the world around us.
Where's
Yeah.
your sense of adventure? I was the
We're
one
in
who
a
opened the bag
bag.
first. I opened the bag. So like, where's your sense of adventure, Tarek?
Right, he just tried to open a bag within a bag.
That's true, and it failed.
So let's try not opening a bottle within a bag.
Okay, all right, fine. That's
Because
good.
they both begin with B, and I'm just done with it.
Wait, you're done with bees or done with bags?
I think we're all done with bees.
Oh, okay, all right.
Did Sir Strange want to look inside said treasure hoard as well?
Fuck yeah!
Watch their
All right, my
build the
friend.
bunker, Silo.
Roll me D100, please.
Okay.
98!
85.
85.
85, bros. Woo!
Please let there be a blood test in there. Please let there be a blood test in there.
It's
God.
blood
I
now,
can't
baby.
believe-
So you find around 1,750 gold pieces worth of stuff in your corner of the hoard there, Sir Strange.
That's good.
You're able to find a gold cup set with emeralds.
Love cups.
You see a gold dragon comb set with red garnets as eyes.
Cool.
And after, so what was it? It was a 85?
Yeah, it was an 85.
All right.
Mhm.
Roll me another D100, please.
What? Okay. And then I'll pull that up real quick. It's 31.
31.
Very nice. I find my parents.
So strange, huh?
In the
Oh,
gold.
Lord, what the hell is happening?
We've been buried under all this treasure for so long.
That sounds like something
I'm-
Reynard would do.
I knew I had human parents.
Oh my god. They were in Waggon's community the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
So you're
Oh
sort
my
of gathering
God.
your part of the treasure hoard, knowing that Tara can't seemingly put this in a top pocket dimension. You just try to gather what you can for your party. You start to see something kind of reveal itself as you're taking kind of bits and pieces from the pile. A big sort of chunk of the treasure kind of falls down as you're
Oh.
sort of taking the body from the bottom of it. Various gold pieces kind of sift down, almost like in a sandhill like fashion. You see the end of a pointed stick coming out of it, almost like the end of a staff.
Oh? Staff, you say? I'm gonna reach for that pointy bit.
As you sort of take it out, it's fairly long. You being a fairly tall person, it even like towers over you a little bit, probably coming up to around here past your height level.
Uh-huh.
The staff itself is adorned with a polished gray wood bearing numerous runes carved along its length with a gnarled bark that kind of is seemingly molded and warped at the top.
can I do I know make an arcana, can I make an arcana check or any sort of check to determine what this might be other than a very, very fancy staff?
Yeah, make an arcana check.
Cool. Let me go do that real quick. Okay. 16 plus my 7. This would be 23.
23. Sort of reading the runes at the side, carved into the base of the staff. Don't really. It's hard to make out the language of the runes. They read as Elven, but in a strange dialect of Elven, one that you're not familiar with. Forms of magic that you've never really even seen before.
Okay. So even if I have Elven as a language that I know, it's still I can determine it's Elven. It's just a variation of it that I'm unaware of, right?
Make me an intelligence check or a history check.
I'm stupid. Hold on. Wait, no, a history check? Okay, that's not too bad. That's like 19.
19.
Yeah.
Kevin, sorry. Could we say that we're taking a short rest while this is happening?
Nobody did.
Oh, okay.
F.
Technically, we're still actively moving things and doing
That's
stuff,
true.
so it does not count.
That is true. This is all happening simultaneously, so.
This is all happening within like a couple minutes of each other.
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe afterwards.
So reading the runes on the side, you can make out certain phrases, certain incantations, although it's very hard to read.
Okay.
But you see some words you can make out: potentiality, actuality, primal, anticipatory.
Okay.
And one word, 2 words in fact, that reflect on a certain group of elves, a race of elves that, through you getting all this flashbacks, this history, now that you've been in the Feywild for some time, it's not anything that you instantly recall, but you remember this phrase, this word, this type of elven people mixed around a little bit in your younger days. 2 words: Kryn Dynasty.
Yo, okay, cool. I'm gonna. All right, cool.
Yasha!
I'll just. Okay, cool. I'll hold on to that. I don't know how, but it feels important to me as a character. I'm gonna hold on to it. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna be looking at it like, just like the entire time as everyone's doing their stuff.
All right. So with everybody having gone through the treasure hoard now, seemingly collecting some gold for themselves, putting them in their packs, finding strange items of value, some items that you're not even too sure of what they could do, I think it's here, everyone, that we gonna take a break. So, thank you all for sticking around as the players go through this huge hoard of treasure that they've literally waited a year to sift through. We will be right back in like a quick 5 minutes time just to refill the tea, refill the drink, stretch the legs, all that. And we shall return to this strange demiplane when we come back. Don't go anywhere.
See you soon.
And we're back. Hello, everybody. Sorry that the stream kind of just fucked off there for a minute. The internet's been horrible to all of us today, apparently.
Break.
So sorry about that, everybody. But we fixed it. We back. Thanks for sticking around and rejoining us as the Frostbreakers go through a very patiently waited treasure hoard. So let's just get back into it, shall we? So, as the rest of you have now gathered various sort of money hoards for yourselves, found some various cool items. Tarek seemingly not able to manipulate his little portable demi-plane trick to try to sift some of the wealth into another pocket dimension. Pocket dimension within a pocket dimension did not compute, unfortunately. But with you having gotten rid of that swarm of bones, you've now gotten a good sort of hoard to yourselves. What would you all like to do next?
Right. Who needs a rest?
I mean, if we're taking one, I'll happily
Prefer
take
maybe
one.
a short rest.
If nobody needs a rest, we shouldn't rest. But if somebody would like a minute to figure out what an item does, then maybe we can do that.
Don't you have like only 60 something health?
I have, if I were to put a number on
If you want to put a number on it,
You son of a bitch.
it, would
Like
be,
if you were supposed to put the
it
number
would
on
be,
it,
it would be an 81.
I'm gonna start rolling a D4 and take them away from fucking ability checks every time you think I had to put a number on it.
between
Negative
0
inspiration. This is desperation, is what we're
from
doing.
0
Desperation.
to assume
Desperation is
back down.
right. Okay, so you're doing. I mean, I'm technically fine, but I would like to go into this fight. This is me, Saf, talking. I would like to go into this fight as healthed up as possible.
Right. So I'd like to sit down, maybe make a little bit of a tiki circle, and then
what?
What's a tiki?
right. So it's
So
essentially
I'm
a
not the
torch.
only one.
No, a
A
torch.
chewinga circle is what you mean.
No. I'm trying to make it a sense of a flame, a torch, right, that stands high above our heads as we sit down and casts light upon us so that the
So
shadows do
just
not.
a really high torch.
Right.
You
That's.
could cast telekinesis on that one you threw over there. That would work. If that's what you're
I
trying
don't
to
want to do that.
I think it means
Anyways, arcana check on my dragon armor.
Arcana. All right.
Arcana.
Arcana.
like the typhlings
Okay.
all over again.
Oh my god.
That's
Roll that check, boy.
That's not bad. It's 6 plus 15, 21.
21. All right then. So you look at this very heavy set of obsidian armor inlaid with a dragon on the front of the plate. Kind of looking it around, testing various substances on it to see what it may be able to repel. Do you put it on, or are you just kind of looking at it for a while?
Well, shit, Kevin. Do I think that if putting it on will, like, identify this thing, or...
It's fine. I'll pull off of you. It's fine.
Fuck it, let's do it. Let's put it on, baby.
I'll hit you with my stick.
Fuck it, let's do it live.
Fiend explodes.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that sucks.
We're being kind of risky for something we've kind of been building up for. You know,
Did it.
My
You finally
spine
killed him.
My tailbone extends as
he
like
pulls out his own
Order.
spine.
God, that'd be
Okay.
so funny and so horrible.
That would actually be hilarious if he just grew a tail. Like he just has 2 tails now. 2
What?
tails.
One dragon, one tiefling.
So as you put on this obsidian armor, sort of take off the very broken and acid residued armor that you had before when fighting Oswick, sort of unclip it, put it down, get your friends to kind of help you put it on, and it's very heavy. You can barely almost even carry it on yourself.
Holy shit! Is this what you do with Strange?
Listen, I'm just thick, and I have like my stick right here. Taking it.
Oh God!
So as you put it on, it's very heavy set, and it takes you a while to just gain your balance, just to like hold your weight to have it on you. Then you notice parts of it start to kind of clench and form to your body type, as the dull red eyes and the dragon's face on the center glint for a second. You start to notice your arms pulse. The veins begin to beat as the muscles in your arm and upper body start to feel shredded and palpitate as they grow a little bit bigger, as Fiend's upper body begins to be Bruce Lee styled ripped, as you start to see various forms of his muscle fibers just glisten through his purple skin. This obsidian flint dragon plate armor is a +2 bonus to AC and resistance to poison damage while you wear it. In addition, you gain advantage on ability checks and saving throws made to avoid or end the grappled condition on yourself.
Nice.
And that's what that does.
Holy shit!
Fiend my spandex.
Oh, well, no, go ahead, John.
Oh.
You first.
Fiend walks over to Sir Strange.
I'm gripping my stick tight.
He kind of puts a finger in between the buckle of your chest plate, unclicks it, and watches the chest plate just.
Yo, that's kind of hot. Not gonna lie. Yo, right now.
He gets
For
up
right
real.
now.
He gets up real close to thine ear. And just. This'll do you better than me.
Hey, with my staff, this would also do you better than me.
I'm sure that you have a stick for me someday.
Should I
And slinks the dragon armor over top of you.
I hand the staff, the stick. to-
Ramir leads the feral and Tarek and goes, should we have with you?
I think
Tarek casts darkness on the three of them. We mustn't see. We mustn't see. He realizes he can see through it because of magical darkness. No.
Like I
Clank,
see some
clank.
stuff, but like Jesus, I didn't realize.
This demi play changes people, y'all. But no one ever leaves.
I
Or
didn't
maybe-
for a thruple.
or maybe it just does what we really want.
Oh my
so-
god.
Fiend straps up that dragon chest plate to Sir Strange and is like, this would do you well. You'll never be grappled. And on top of that, it is just a thicker material than what you're used to wearing.
Very nice. This, and I'm wielding the staff right here. This is an elven-looking staff with runes on it. I don't know what it is. Wait, how tall is Fiend?
He is. I actually have that shit.
6'1" question mark?
I feel like
Fuck
he's a solid
me
5'10".
running.
I thought it was like 6'1".
It is absolutely not 6'1".
Oh,
Fiend is-
5'10" because I looked him dead in
Yeah.
his eyes.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Fiend
he's
is
a short boy.
specifically my height as a human. He is 5'10".
So I'll hand it over. It's something. There's phrases on there. I'm sure we can ask Tarek to look at it, but it is strange. Not me, but you know.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting is a perfect word for it. And don't worry, I actually have a scroll of comprehend languages. So,
Oh, and this is perfect for you. Here you go.
thank you.
And technically, Sir Strange is a bit taller than I am, so the staff might actually be taller than me.
Oh, yeah, it's like a fucking spear.
There we go.
Now, Jade, your AC goes up by 2
Uh-huh.
because that is a +2 AC, which is a very good set of
That's
armor.
really good.
And you have resistance to poison.
Uh-huh.
And I believe, Kevin, you said that he has is it a resistance to grapple or like a
Advantage.
advantage on grapple checks?
You
Got
gain
it, yeah.
advantage on ability checks and saving throws made to avoid the grappled condition. So whether if it's an ability check or saving throw that would have you be grappled, you get advantage on that check.
Got
So
it. Thank you so much.
So is it a +2 on the armor that I have right now? Because I have 16 because I'm technically wearing full chainmail, but it's plate.
So this is plate armor,
Uh-huh.
but it's a +2 plate armor.
Right.
Uh-huh.
So you would be a 20 for your AC, and then if you have a shield, that's 22.
With my armored bonus, so try hitting me.
Is your AC 24 now?
It's about there.
Damn.
Challenge accepted.
No, wait, Kevin, please.
So you stand in front, thank you kindly, and I'll be back here casting Fireball.
With their new staff.
Yeah.
I feel like this whole interaction is going down. It's like vaguely saucy, and Ramirez gonna like as she sees strange eyesight, she'll just go. Like, get that bag, baby.
I didn't know you were in a thruple.
So Fiend, as you go to exchange the breastplate for this very tall, gray colored staff with these various runes etched on the side of it, with the gnarled bark twisting and turning in like almost an exploding array at top. As soon as you touch it, the runes all start to light up with the coloration of your arcane signature. This dull, light purple fire affixed on it the second you touch it. And you notice various coins around the base of the staff suddenly creating almost a magnetic field as you touch it.
Yes. What does this do?
Strange.
Can I figure out what the fuck it does?
So, this is going to be a very high check.
Gotcha.
This is a school of magic none of you are even very much aware of. So you will make an Arcana check or an Intelligence check, up to you.
Did you already roll?
I rolled.
Okay.
It's high. I don't know if it's high enough.
Well, I was going to give you advantage. That's why I was asking.
I rolled an 18.
Okay.
So
So I was going to give
it's
you
a
an
24 on Arcana. However, here, just hypothetically, I would not have gotten.
Okay, cool. All right.
any
Can-
higher.
If it's difficult, can I help? Because I've managed to transcribe a little bit of it with the
I would say
kind of
because you got a little bit of a head start, a little bit of at least an inkling of what it could do. I will allow Fiend to have advantage on that check. That makes sense to me.
Yes.
I rolled again. It's a 17. Literally just one below what I originally rolled. So 3 rolls. The highest roll is the original roll.
Rip.
Yeah, 18 plus 6 for my Arcana is a 24 to figure out, hey, Stick, what you do?
With that roll, you aren't necessarily able to glean these powerful spells in detail. what they are able to do at this point. But what you can seem to manage with Fiend's help, or with Sir Strange's help, kind of giving you an idea of like, this is what these sayings mean, those various phrases that we spoke earlier. This polished gray wood bears numerous runes along its length. The staff has 10 charges. If you expend the last charge, roll a d20. On a 1, the staff turns into dust and is destroyed. While holding the staff, you can expend an action to use an action to expend 2 or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells, using your spell save DC and its spell attack bonus. Now, these spells, you don't know how they work. Even reading them seem foreign to you, the phrases of them.
Can I gain an additional +2 to my roll by consuming my spell of comprehend languages?
If you want to use a spell slot for that, I will give it to you.
Sure, I believe that is a 2nd level spell. I won't make y'all
I
find
was
this
already
up.
looking it up.
Thank you kindly, however.
Let's find out.
This will probably
It's
take
first
you
level divination.
spell. So as far as time
First level.
going by,
John, first level.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
as far as time going by, this is going to take you a little bit to decipher all of this, should the rest of your party want to stick in one place as you do this, just to put that out there.
Sure.
This won't be a quick, like, 1 minute, you know all this stuff. It's probably going to take a good, like, 25, like a good 15, 20 minutes or so.
Sure, I think that is probably the route we're going to go, because we were kind of looking for that anyways. 25 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour. I will consume that spell scroll. It is a first level spell, so I will consume a first level spell slot. Does the 26 bring me over the mark?
25 is what you needed to learn the complete
Nice.
components of this
Fuck
staff.
yeah.
So, in addition to the details I had just described, like I said, 10 charges, regains 1d6 plus 4 expended charges daily at dawn. Holding the staff, you can use an action to expend 2 or more of its charges. You cast one of the following spells from it using your spell save DC and attack roll bonus. Those spells are Fortune's Favor, costs 2 charges. You impart latent luck to yourself or one willing creature you can see within range. When the chosen creature makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw before the spell ends, it can dismiss the spell on itself to roll an additional d20 and choose which of the d20s to use. Alternatively, when an attack roll is made against a chosen creature, it can dismiss this spell on itself to roll a d20 and choose which of the d20s to use, the one it rolled or the one the attacker rolled. If the original d20 roll has advantage or disadvantage, the creature rolls the additional d20 after advantage or disadvantage has been applied to the original roll. The second spell that you have access to, Pulse Wave, costing you 3 charges. And Pulse Wave, if my computer will let me look at said thing, you create intense pressure. Unleash it in a 30-foot cone. All right, a 30-foot cone, and decide whether the pressure pulls or pushes creatures and objects. Each creature in that cone must make a Constitution saving throw. A creature takes 6d6 force damage on a failed save, or half as much damage on a successful one. And every creature that fails the save is either pulled 15 feet toward you or pushed 15 feet away from you depending on the choice you made for the spell. In addition, unsecured objects that are completely within the cone are likewise pulled or pushed 15 feet. For the final spell, Gravity Sinkhole. This will cost you 4 charges. A 20-foot radius sphere of crushing force forms at a point you can see within range and tugs at the creatures there. Each creature in the sphere must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, the creature takes 5d10 force damage and is pulled in a straight line towards the center of the sphere, ending in an unoccupied space as close to the center as possible, even if that space is in the air. On a successful save, the creature takes half as much damage and isn't pulled.
Fuck yeah. Dope.
And in addition,
Oh.
if you are holding the staff and fail a saving throw against a spell that targets only you, once per day, you can turn your failed save into a successful one.
Oh, damn.
Fiend grips the staff from Sir Strange. Sir Strange.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's funny?
What?
Strange is a last name. A second name, even. Is their first name?
Not that I remember.
Then Sir is your first name. Strange is your surname.
Mm-hmm.
Strange.
Yeah, it's me.
I appreciate the gift. It'll do me well.
I'm sure it will. It's magical, right?
Very potent, indeed.
Yeah. Got no magic on me except the trauma that I have on my back.
Well, you do now have magic that you hang from your chest.
I do. Is there a dragon? So it's just like a dragon. It's maw.
It is a dragon's maw.
I'm sorry. My first reaction was, "Hi, everybody. My name's Sir Strange." Oh.
Thank you.
No problem. No problem.
So as Fiend is taking this time to go through and study the staff and its incredible power potential, I'm assuming the rest of you would probably also like to try to figure out what the things you got.
Yeah. I would like to.
I'm just guessing.
Am I able to do this
yeah.
and take a short rest?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Because reading a book and trying to sleep is a hard thing to do. But we will go through. Who wants to go up next? Farrell?
Sure. I just have the large wine potion bottle thing.
That's correct. So make me your Arcana check.
Okay. Let's find out, shall we? 21.
21. Okay. So looking at the bottle, it's got a strange viscous to it. You're kind of humming and hawing about it, and you just decide, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to pour some of this out on some of the rubble.
Sure, a little bit.
See what it does.
Yeah.
And as you kind of find a rock nearby, it looks like a good size. And I look at it and just get a little bit out, so a little bead of liquid comes out of it. Bloop. The small little rock emanates into a huge boulder beside you.
You guys know how you said I couldn't drink it earlier?
Oh, no.
Probably.
And what you have in your possession, Farrell, is a potion of giant size.
Yep.
So we've had small feral. Now we're going to have
Now we get
large
big
feral.
It allows you to become huge size for 24 hours, taking in all of the buffs to your strength and stats that go along with that.
Wait, I have a question. I know this isn't gonna matter, but an out-of-character question. So if Pharaoh drinks the potion and makes you like huge,
Right.
can she therefore shift into something that's small and still be huge? Like,
So here's what this does. I'll read you off this. When you
Got
drink
it.
the potion, you become huge for 24 hours. If you are medium or smaller, otherwise the potion does nothing.
Oh.
For that duration, oh wait, what? No. Doesn't make sense. No, you become huge for 24 hours. For that duration, your strength becomes 25, if it isn't already higher, and your hit point maximum is doubled. In addition, you reach the reach of your melee attacks increased by 5 feet. Everything you are carrying and wearing also increases in size for the duration. When rolling damage for weapons enlarged in this manner, roll 3 times the number of dice. For example, a large sword, long sword, would deal 3d8 slashing damage instead of 1d8, or 3d10 instead of 1d10 when using 2 hands. When the effect ends, any hit points you have above your hit point maximum become temporary hit points.
Right. Remind me how tall Glooming is. I want to know if I can step on him.
He's not huge,
Oh, good to know. Okay.
that's for sure.
All right. I'm happy with that. Okay.
Okay. And then we'll go to Ramira. Or you already did yours, sorry. We'll go to Tarek.
Hello. Yeah, I have the amulet with the turquoise gem in it. So that's an Arcana check. Okay.
If it's possible, I would love to do one on my dagger that I got too.
Oh, the dagger was just, it was just a normal ornate dagger.
Oh,
It was like
cool.
ceremonial.
It's
made out of
just a
electrum,
dagger.
like made out of copper.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Then I'm going to take
Oh,
a
yes.
short rest then.
Just a
Wow.
dagger.
Goodness.
Mhm.
Yes. Kevin,
As is
is
Pharaoh.
this dagger gonna make me
So,
stab my friend?
1 second. So about that short rest. Let's wait till we get through the checking of items till we do
Okay.
that.
That's fine.
So for Tarek, what was your Arcana check?
17 plus 2 with my Arcana, so that is 19 total.
19. So you kind of have this amulet stone within the sort of silver lining. You're kind of humming and hawing about it. You're looking at it. You're like, putting one hand, putting the other. Kind of put your hand down next to some of the discarded bones next to you. As you kind of put it down, you see the blue stone start to glow, and you see some of the bones start to turn to ash beside you. While you wear this amulet of silver and turquoise, you have advantage on saving throws against effects that turn undead. If you fail a saving throw against such an effect, you can choose to succeed instead. If you can do so 3 times, and expended uses recharge daily at dawn. Each time an effect that turns undead is used against you, the amulet glows with silvery blue light for a few seconds.
Okay. So turn undead can't be used against me effectively.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it does. Okay, interesting. Okay. I will write that down. Nice. So is that it? I have advantage against that, or it just straight up doesn't work.
Have advantage.
Have advantage. Nice. Okay, cool, perfect. Dope.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So, I think that goes through everyone's items, if I'm not mistaken. So, as you've collectively kind of gone through and started looking and deciphering all your things, now do you want to decide to do a long rest together?
I think there was talk of possibly a short rest. I don't think we were going to do a long.
If we don't need
Oh, sorry,
to,
no, I said short rest. Sorry, not long rest.
Yeah. It's up to you guys, honestly. I'm good, but if people
Yeah.
want to take one, we can.
I'm
It's
also
up
good.
to you.
Yeah, no, we can keep going. I just thought because Fiend was like gonna take 30 minutes and then everyone else was looking into it, I was like, oh, it'll just end up being a short rest. But if it's not, then we can just go.
Yeah, that's okay. If we're worried about healing, we can. I have some healing I can dish out if need be.
Here we go.
Off we go.
Yeah.
The short rest would take about an hour, and like collectively, you probably like 20-25 minutes you've done to like look at everything. So not necessarily the length of a full short rest.
Yeah, that's fine.
How are you looking on HP, buddy?
I'm fine.
You had to put a number on it.
Oh my god.
Like a 10th. I need like a 9th or whatever. But
Okay, cool.
uh,
Where are we going?
who here doesn't have dark vision? Right. So
Oh my God.
maybe out of your backpacks, you should pull out a torch, and I'll light it for you.
What if I don't have a torch?
If you haven't choose pack,
There's one right there on the floor.
Oh no, a candle.
I swear to God, if both of our clerics are blind and don't have torches, I'm going to
I
scream.
only have a candle, alright? I
What do you
can.
mean you only have a candle?
Wait, fireball.
Okay, all right, hold on.
No.
Huh? Also, my mace gives me 20 feet of light when I'm holding it. I could just.
Then you should use that as a torch.
Yes.
That's what I just said, Fiend.
That's
Are
what
you
I'm doing with
listening to me?
Hammer.
She holds it.
All right. So as you turn it on and bunk, 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 bunk,
Like a glow stick.
beam of radiant light comes out of the crescent moons at the top.
Like a lightsaber.
Going. Because we need to move. Where are we going?
Party left.
Party left? Party left.
Do we know what's in the far right of this room? Because we
Nope.
don't know if there's another exit. Do we want
You
to
should
look?
go figure that out.
Come on, Tarek.
I will.
Oh, go.
Tarek will walk over with his 20 feet of light.
Farrell will follow. With
Okay.
produce flame in hand.
Oh.
It's fine. I'm not going to arson you.
Are you sure about that?
No,
I know it's very tempting.
it is very tempting. I'd be lying if I said it wasn't. However, not today.
Not today.
Plus, it'll burn up all the oxygen in the semi-flame that we are in. So, like,
More concerned about the oxygen than about me. Got it.
well, I mean,
Who the fuck is that in the corner?
you also would die.
Just they're just having this like jokey conversation back and forth. Just, who
It's
the fuck
like,
is
oh
that guy?
shit.
This dead guy.
Oh,
that-
Sorry, Tarek, how far is your light spell again?
20 feet?
20 feet. So yeah, so you go
Yeah.
around the corner there.
In all directions.
You can see now parts of this sort of stonework, another platform kind of elevated with the statue of sorts broken and fallen down to the side. And what you can appear to see is a corpse of some kind, shriveled.
Okay, it's
and it-
20 foot of bright light and then an additional 20 feet of dim light. If that makes
Okay.
any difference.
Okay.
So wait, what was the creature you said I could see?
a corpse.
Just a corpse. Can I
Right.
tell?
A
from this-
dead guy.
I walk near it.
Dead guy.
I'm walking over.
Okay.
Oh, a dead
I'll
guy.
look.
Yeah, I mean, it was
Hey,
just
look
like,
at hey, look at dead guy.
hey, look at that guy.
Careful, careful with the. Okay.
It's fine.
Just walk.
What? You're right here. It's fine. And then I look down at what type of individual does this look like?
Make me an investigation check,
And-
please.
Investigation? I can do that. Investigation. 19.
19. So you see this almost zombie mummified, dried up skin underneath. This brown, heavy jumpsuit affixed onto this creature. Humanoid, looks human. Looks like almost like a spelunking outfit. Looks old. Looks like it's been here for a while. Big, heavy boots, sort of brown leather gloves, goggles affixed to their face, and a strange wand-like item in their hand. Not like a Harry Potter wand of some sorts, but this mechanical device with a long stem at the end, and a sort of bulky rectangular middle and a handle and a hose connected to the end of it and
Oh my
just
God,
falling
it's
off the
Ghostbusters.
side.
I want to. Helen, does this corpse look like? Is it like heavily decomposed? I guess is the question I'm asking. Like, has this been here like a long time?
A while, yeah.
Okay. Did the goggles look like they're magical?
No, they don't.
Okay. Tarek, I'm gonna touch it. If I die,
No,
just
don't-
like
nope.
it's fine. And I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna. You can't stop me.
You just
You have
touched
to
the zombified body?
No, I want to take the little thing it's holding.
Okay. So you lift up and his hand like attaches to the mechanical
just
wand as it
holding it, I'm like-
pops out of the wrist and it's just
Oh.
covered in dust and rubble.
I just gotta look at the hand and I'm like,
The hose
shake,
broken.
Shake, shake, shake.
Tarek's
Get
holding
the
the
hand
handle with one hand, face
It's-
palms with the other.
What? It's not the worst thing I've touched. Shake, shake, shake.
True.
Trying to get the hand off.
So you shake, 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 and you hear sort of components in it rattling around. Seemingly broken. Doesn't do anything.
Hmm.
No lights turn on. Don't get any magical energies off of it. Just an old broken piece of mechanical tool of some kind.
This is weird. Have I seen anything like this before? Like, do I recognize this at all? Okay. How big is it?
It's like around this big.
Oh, okay, cool.
It's like a good like handle on the pommel, and you can put your hand on the nozzle.
Huh. Tarek, I think this is broken. I don't think it works. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Do you know what this is? As I hold it up.
Do I, Kevin? Do I know?
Doesn't look familiar at all.
I'm gonna take it back to the others and be like, awesome.
No.
Okay.
Wait, do you wait for an answer from him?
No. The look of confusion on his face is enough for her. She's like, okay,
He just
cool.
looks at it. It's like, no.
Okay,
Didn't
cool.
Wait for my answer.
So yeah, I figured it was already a no. Is there?
Always on the move.
Is there? Oh, yeah. I don't stand still. Come on, you know this. Is there
Just
a
walk
way to
over here.
walk up? Like from here, or do I have to go over here?
Pardon me.
To like, can I walk up like right here, or is this?
It's a raised platform about 5 feet. You could walk over there if you like.
Okay, I walk up there. Whop. With the thing under my arm.
And what light source do you have right now?
I have reduced flame, so it's just 10 feet, and then 10 feet dim light around that.
Okay.
Fine.
While you guys are exploring this area, what are the rest of you doing? As Farrell and Tarek are just running off into the corner, just
Farrell
looking at
literally said, "I'm finding
bits of
things."
this like tavern. You see Farrell in the corner, like a dead zombie, mummified body. Rip his hand off. I found something, and just keeps wandering off further.
Is she just dismembering people for fun?
Fucking shocker. How many hits do you think she's collected?
I know.
Wow. Okay. Look.
Weird fucking trophies. Shouldn't we get a move on?
What do you mean weird trophies? What are those?
What do you
Sam's
mean?
head?
What do I mean? Weird trophies?
What are
You
those
collect
Sam's
body
head?
parts.
Like.
You collect body
What do
parts.
I mean? What do I mean?
What do you mean? What do I
If
mean?
you, if you pick up
Looks at
3
the head
fucking
on her
hits.
belt.
Look. Like.
You could be called the band Talking Heads because that's all you pick up. Okay.
Fine. God, you pick up 2 heads and suddenly.
We're yelling this across this chamber.
Sam's head is still on her waist.
Wait!
Your waist.
I'm right here.
There's a path to our left, and you are to our right.
Mm.
This is a big area. How do we intend to map this?
I don't know, Fiend. I'm playing with a dragon blood. I don't know. What do you think?
I'm glad you asked, Dragon Fleshbait.
I wish you wouldn't have done this.
According to the Dragon Chestplate and myself, I personally think we should split the party.
I'm not going far. I just found a thing. Just
Are
so
you
know.
shitting my dick right now?
From across the room,
Party?
Eric just twitches. Someone said something stupid.
Dragon head stuff.
I'm just saying.
What could go wrong?
There are 3 directions from this particular room alone.
I just wanted to see what was up here. I will come back.
There are 5 of us.
Where do you? Okay, point me in a direction. Where am I going?
I think that everybody should go in a group of 2.
So you and I will go together.
No.
You and Pharaoh will go together. Tarek and Strange will go together, and then I and my hound will go together.
Daphne and Velma, you explore the base.
Like boys, no
Good idea.
Which one is Strange and I is Scooby?
Okay, Strange is definitely Scooby, and Shaggy's definitely Tarek.
That makes sense.
What do you mean?
All right, I'll come back.
That makes Fiend Fred.
Of course I'm
Wow,
Fred.
that was actually quite good.
Okay. I found a thing. Does anyone know what this is? I'll come back and like
A
drop it.
hand.
Not a hand. I shook the hand off.
Because you get weird trophies because you like.
This is. I feel like you don't appreciate me.
I
okay.
do appreciate it, but I am pointing out the obvious. Anyways, are we going? Are we splitting? Are we doing?
Yeah, which way are we going?
Point.
Wait, I'll come back.
To be clear, Farrell, could you step 5 feet
like
more
to
in the direction that you were
Yeah,
going
right
in? Like
right
like
there.
you go right here to see
Yeah.
if in fact
There's a
there's
way
a
up.
path that way.
Yeah.
Because in which case that would eliminate the need for 2 people, and then I wouldn't have to go with my
Okay, that's a
hound.
wall. Cool. Farrell ran into a
Farrell
wall.
walks into a wall.
Phenomenal. Ow!
I actually-
Phenomenal. So there's a right path and there's a left
I
path.
want to actually see what's over here though. Cause
Where'd Farrell go? Oh, actually.
Farrell's too busy looking at the.
I love classic dungeon.
We are
Right.
not-
So Farrell has a higher left path, and then Fiend has a lower left path. For fuck's sake, does this not meet up right here?
I don't know.
Hold
That's what I'm
on.
looking for. That's why I'm
Wait.
walking. What do you think I'm doing, John?
Farrell
Jesus.
does a
I'm not.
left
I'm talking to Kevin, not you.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh,
Hold on. Does this dip down? Is this?
Yeah. It starts to descend downward. All the sort of cracked debris of whatever event happened here is accumulating around here as well.
I think this goes down.
Oh, good.
The question.
I'm running to meet you.
Okay. I have put the other object that I was carrying down, having no understanding of what it is. We'll explain it to Ilya later and see if she knows.
Got it. All right. So there. Mother Christ. Uh,
But wait,
Right.
is there one in this top corner over here? Tarek will go and check.
yeah. Please, motherfucking do.
Is that? Ooh. Maybe. We shall find out. There is. Well, hey. Fiend, we actually
Hey.
have 4 different doorways.
Right. Sounds like we're going in.
May I make a suggestion?
What would you like, Farrell?
Okay, hold on. Let me double check the spell real quick. Hold on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Hold on.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But here we just call him Jeezy Crazy.
Crazy.
I'm gonna go stand in front of this door.
Okay.
As you go over to the corridor and you take your little light
I
bulb
cannot with you.
and you scuttle a bit forward,
Reynard, you down there? Hmm?
you find a monkey with 2 cymbals going pap,
I
pap,
swear
pap,
to
pap.
Christ. Carol doesn't even believe in God. Okay. All right. Never mind. My thing would not work the way I want it to.
Does anybody have a scrying spell? Scry then! Tell me if this direction is a shite direction.
Couldn't Tarek's eye
I
go
could use
down
my eye,
one
yes.
hallway?
I will do that. I will summon my arcane eye.
Wonderful.
We'll send it down
If
here.
anyone starts, getting attacked or anything, just scream, I guess. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Or if
Right.
Reynard whisks us away and murders us one by one while we're all separated.
Right. separation doesn't necessarily mean a separation.
All right,
In
Tarek,
my previous
you have control over your arcane eye. Does the arcane eye have dark vision?
Yes. 30 feet.
Okay.
I will send it down this way, and I will look down this hallway that I'm stood in front of. I will send and then I send the arcane eye into the other room.
Right. All of you, best of luck.
See you on the other side.
All right, so as the party begins to split up in various corridors around this main space, Ramira and Farrell going down one path, Sir Strange and Tar going through another, and Mr. Fiend going through another. Ramira.
Right before they leave vision of each other, she like wiggles her necklace in front of Fiend and goes, "Remember, can't go dying yet. You hear me?"
Oh,
You do have the potential to bring me back.
Gods, I hate my job. And she keeps walking. Are you loud when you scream?
I'm gonna get
Man,
Fiend.
this isn't good.
This,
is great.
as the DM, is magic.
This is not. This is slow descent.
Let's go.
So I'm gonna give you advantage on.
As Jordy Rose, our eye in the sky, just said, "Don't you love how at even level 14, splitting the party still?"
I literally just sent Jordy a message.
I said
15.
no.
Keep splitting the
Level
party.
15.
I said that this was not a good idea for the record. I want it to be
For the
documented.
record, why do we keep
All right,
splitting the party?
so
Oh
to
my God.
determine who will be going down which path first, why don't we all just roll a crisp d20 and see?
John, I'm
We'll be
giving
going
Mr.
first.
Fiend advantage on wisdom again, just so you know.
Grazie.
17.
Okay, D20.
19, bitch.
15.
Who's rolling the 20, though?
Was this a flat roll?
Yep, just a flat roll,
Okay.
just for funsies.
15 for Farrell.
15 for Farrell
Mm-hmm.
and Ramira.
13.
13. Okay.
Why do we do this?
Strange.
4.
Got it.
Why do we do this? Why do we keep
Let's
splitting the
do
party?
it, coach.
Let's do it.
You guys, did we learn nothing from Wagon's community and being
I've
I've never been to Wagon's community. Don't know what you're talking about.
We literally let people die underneath Wagon's community, and this is what we're here doing again.
All right. Well,
Party,
Fiend got the highest roll, and collectively Ramira and Farrell got the second highest. So to go Fiend, the team of Farrell and Ramira, finishing off with the team of Tarek and Sir Strange.
And then will my eye go after me as it explores by
Yes.
itself? Heck yeah.
This is the worst plan we've ever come up with.
This
You think
is
after
so
running
good.
Brawl
I
in the
love
Wagon's
this.
community, we would
So
never-
as you all start to go down your own pathways, you can just barely hear your feet hitting against the stonework, echoing throughout the chamber. As it gets softer and softer as you all start to separate. But Fiend, you go down this corridor, the cracks from that impact sort of spreading out this way. Long corridor, you see a little bit of space going into a room. More impacts cracked into the ground, into the wall with various webbed cracks going through the stonework. Heavy impacts once again, showing evidence of something going down, but empty.
Is there anything that my brain, arcane history, anything would ping off of seeing this and being like, oh shit, this is what this room was?
It's hard to tell. It's literally empty. There's nothing hanging off the walls. There's no weapons behind. There's no residue. All there is just charred rock banged up against the ground, unfortunately. Make an investigation check.
That would be a dirty 20, 19 plus 1.
As you look down at the ground, you do notice moisture, pools of water that are around the impact zones. And as you go to touch the water, thinking it would feel like a normal liquid would, bloop, 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 it wiggles and jiggles like a jello-like substance.
Does this
Like
feel
butter?
like wait? Like chocolate
Like-
put through hot butter?
Like
Oh
a
my
cube?
god.
I don't know.
Does
like
this
a cube?
Like
Does
hot
this-
butter through chocolate pudding.
yeah? Does this feel like Oswick or Carnage?
Doesn't feel like symbiote. It doesn't have that texture to it, but it feels familiar, but not exactly that same viscous.
Like Oblex or Elderbrain?
Again, it's similar but not quite the same.
What am I? What check do I have to make to find out what the fuck I'm touching?
Make an Arcana check.
Understood.
What the fuck am I touching?
What the fuck am I? 17.
17. It has an ooze-like substance,
Okay.
but you've held a symbiote in your hand. You fought with it. It doesn't have that same feeling. It's, again, familiar, but more ooze-like than the thick, syrupy texture that you remember.
Understood. Nothing else in this room.
Nothing else. But you see a trail leading out this way.
I begin to follow it and end my phase.
Okay. Up next, the team of Farrell and Ramira. Where would you two like to go next?
I guess forward, huh?
Forward you go.
Forward we go. Oh, this hallway is teensy tiny. It is how you say very small.
Very small. It's a good thing we are two very
Very
small
small.
individuals.
It is very small.
Very
Like
small.
Connors in the rosette.
All right. You start going down the stone hallway.
We're trampling through the wood.
Honestly, my into the thick of it. Into the thick of it.
Oh, I'm nervous, Kevin. I don't like
It's fine.
talking
It's fine. What? It's fine. What could possibly go wrong? Gelatinous
I guess we'll never know.
Gelatinous cube.
Kevin, why are you smirking like that?
Does
I don't
this dip?
like it.
I feel like there's. Hold on. Does this dip like right here? Is there a
Now
crack
dip,
in the
baby,
flooring?
dip.
There looks to be a crack in the flooring.
I think that's just the look of it, right? It's not
Oh no.
Not like
Oh,
this,
no.
Satan.
Okay.
Another solid chunk
Farrell.
out of the stone floor
Uh,
cracks up behind.
okay. Well, I'm gonna stand right
You
here.
want to go left?
Left?
Let's go left.
Why left?
I don't know, because everyone always thinks they're right. Let's go.
Everyone always thinks I'm right, so let's go left. Okay. All right.
This is going so well.
Going so well.
It
So
is
well.
going really good. I'm
The
so glad
last
this night was
time
split
we
up.
all did this,
Hey,
why did we do this?
Hey,
Farrell, do you
left is
actually-
up and up is down and right is no good.
Literally,
Hey,
the last time we were in a
no.
dungeon crawl, people died.
Yeah, that's like when you jumped into poop soup last time.
I did
Um,
jump into poop soup last time, but that was for a reason. I turned into a spider.
Yeah.
Do you want me to turn into a spider right now? Because I can
I
crawl around.
don't
and see it.
mind. I have no problems with that.
Fine.
Hey, do you want to split this party further and you can actually go into the other tunnel?
You want me to go into the other tunnel? Because I
No,
feel like you're
don't
trying to get rid of me
leave me
now. I don't
behind.
know. No, it kind of
Okay.
feels like you're trying to get rid of me. Like I can go. Like it's fine.
Y'all want to be cat dog?
I'm waiting to see what's in this horrible, horrible tunnel.
I dislike this horrible tunnel. I'm thinking we're gonna have to go up though,
Yeah, I do too.
or to the other side. I think this is.
I mean, those are the only two options left. So, wait, are you gonna make us go in further, Kevin?
Yeah.
1 second.
Okay, I was like,
Oh, I
oh,
hate-
no.
Don't worry, he's setting up the encounter.
Right? We get jumped.
Don't worry. I specifically split the party in sense that everybody had dark vision.
There's mind flayers now, and they're here to slurp out your brains.
To be fair, we have already had mind flayers.
They've
It's called the
got
elf-
tentacles.
Yeah,
and then
but
it would
they-
really be like
Look at that.
Like,
But,
why did we split the party? Because the last time we literally did this, it was Wagon's community and Mullet and Galen. Like that was a whole thing. And,
Yeah, it sounds like they suck to suck. So
Oh, look at that.
Wow.
Wow. It's from my
Oh,
goal.
there's-
Look at that.
more gold.
I don't trust it.
You
Okay,
guys win. Well done. You won
We
the
win-
prize.
we win the jackpot. I don't trust it. Let's go the other
Yeah, I
direction.
want to go back. Yeah, let's go up.
Yeah, do you want to go up? Okay, we'll go up.
hey, if either one of you have fiend in the back of your mind, you'd be screaming.
I know we would. That's fine.
Yeah, no, Ramirez actively going, I'll come back for you.
Yeah, he can scream all he wants. It's fine.
I can finally pay off my debt.
Literally, that's what she's thinking about. She's like,
Months?
this is really funny.
Okay. As
Oh God.
you come to this room,
Oh God.
out of the darkness, you turn left and see this sort of piled treasure hoard in a seemingly empty room, cracks in the floor leading to it. You look at each other. I don't think so. You start to creepily turn back. And as you go down this corridor into this spacious room, you seep forward, your various lights illuminating the area.
Mhm.
And
What are you gonna
a small, familiar,
say?
fox-like being appears as you go into the room, hunched over, down, with a red fox tail seemingly wafting behind you. The whole light illuminates. Reynard stares at you.
For
Is-
jokes, can I turn into him?
Oh my god.
Want to
how
turn
does-
into him?
Wait,
Yeah,
how
I
does-
want to turn into him. Now that I look at him, I can immediately turn into him.
Farrah wants to see how he looks. She doesn't care what Mira's doing. How does he look? Does he look like the stature, like the elegance that he was last time we saw him, or does he look worse?
Oh, that's a good question.
So when you saw Reynard, he had this long hat that was kind of curled up to one side with a big whole feather coming out of it, kind of like a musketeer style. He also had a really fine green coat that he was wearing, that was long, kind of a green leather with bright sort of gold buttons coming down the side, sort of tailed long and parted at the waist. Had this kind of brown cape that came over one shoulder and drifted down past the side, with two leather gloves, a long rapier with a gold handle around the base, and these long sort of flowing dark brown and black pants that were kind of baggy and affixed to like around his shin, with his furry feet kind of coming down. Bright fire red foxy face with whiskers, black nose, white tuft of hair coming down past the mouth and down the neckline. But you look at him now, tattered, ripped, part of his cloak ripped and flailed up, various claw marks around his body, ripping on all sides. His feather like bent and broken, dust and soot all over him, dried blood on his face as he
Okay, cool.
Never mind. I won't turn into him if I see him looking like that.
Stop, Reynard. Reynard, stop.
Bad dog.
takes him a while.
Snap out of
This
it.
ferocious sort of face staring back at you, not the calm, cooled, slick Reynard that you had met all those months ago. As you stare him in the face, he looks confused.
Do you know who I am?
You're the two that were in the tunnels.
Right.
What are you doing down here?
you took something from us. What are you doing here?
No, you need to leave. You need to leave now. Get out. Get out. Leave. What do you do?
Why? What else is down here?
Death. As he says that, you feel this immense cold suddenly come around you. As you look through your breath, through the light, looking at Reynard, you can see the breath coming out of your very mouths as you look down your feet, and frost is starting to emanate on the bottom floor and creep up to the sides of the wall. I've been running from him for all this time, but I don't have much longer. He's not far behind.
Who is it?
I don't know what to call him. I've never seen something like this in my entire life.
Describe it quickly.
I went and did my thing. There was rumors of a secret item. I'd gone past the cards like I always do. And there was this thing I thought would be rubies. I thought would be in power and wealth. And there was this egg. It's back home before I knew it. He's like talking hushedly. He's not like talking loud.
Yeah.
This slim black hand came out of nowhere and just took me inside. I thought I could fight it off, but it's all around us. Ice and shadows. I pray for thee. It's not the middle. You're in the dimness. Run! Save yourself!
Are you coming with, or are we leaving you here?
I am not gonna let this thing take what has taken me 3 lifetimes to gain. Takes out the rapier. Move, or you will be moved.
Beryl steps aside.
I also step aside.
I kind of look to Ramira. Do we stay? Are we helping him? Are we?
I mean, I'm gonna move out of his way. Let's bait the ship.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but I'm just asking if we're supposed to be helping him, or what the code is, because I don't know this.
Well, I know that fiend wanted to kill him himself, but now it doesn't seem very fair because he's all jacked up and stuff.
Right, but if he dies here, I'm gonna.
Oh, you're saying we should protect him so that he doesn't get killed, so fiend can kill him. That's very thoughtful of you, Pharaoh.
I mean, I would be pissed if it was my person I'd been hunting for the sun, and then. Shit.
A black claw comes out of the wall. Another black claw emanates from the stone wall. Run! And he is booking it past you. Gets to about there. I need all 3 of you, including Reynard, to roll initiative.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
I let out a blood-curdling scream because I thought I had sending on me, but I don't have sending, so I can't.
I was crying. Before
you scream?
Yeah, like blood-curdling.
Oh,
Cool.
I guess you guys gotta.
that's
roll.
audible.
Yeah.
The 3 of you roll perception.
Actually,
Cool.
well, I mean, I told you to scream if you needed help. Oh, I do have Arcane Eye. That would have been helpful.
That would be a 16.
Perception. Oh no, +0. Love that.
Actually,
18.
I got a 6. I'm rolling real bad. I'm sorry, guys.
So Tarek and Fiend are like, what?
What?
You talking shit, Tarek?
this is going to be drastic. I guess she wouldn't need to, actually, because you would just hear the tunnel shaking.
Not necessarily.
Yeah.
I don't know if she should scream or not.
Let's go through this one at a time. Ramira, are you screaming?
That's a great question. No.
No.
Oh?
No.
I'm going to leave that elsewhere. She's not going to yell.
No? Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Cool.
I can't tell if she should or not. Okay, guys, so I went with no. I already chose my fate. I said no.
Okay, cool.
Said no. No scream said. No scream to be audibly heard from the rest of your
Fair
party
enough.
members.
Got it.
Okay, that's fine. That's
Feral,
fine.
Rhaenyra,
Yep.
what were your initiatives?
17.
10.
Okay.
Cool. This is fine.
All right, Feral.
Yep, that's me. I am the feral.
You can
You-
scream.
Are gonna be going
That's
first.
a character for her.
What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast scrying. First
You're
off.
gonna cast Scrying. Okay.
Yep. She said, I'm just making sure. She said by how. So, whoever I'm casting with needs to make wisdom, correct? Is that how this is? Oh, it's you roll wisdom minus whatever. Okay, I'm making sure I read this correctly. Because I have not had.
So scrying is casting time of 10 minutes.
Yes. Oh shit, you're right. I was like, okay, cool. Never mind. Shit. That's fine. I don't have sending or message or anything like that. That's awesome. Cool. I'm going to cast Flame Blade
Okay.
at a 5th level. So that'll be my last 5th level spell slot. And I am going to attempt to hit this thing. How far is it? Hold on, do I have that? Oh, it's right there. Okay, cool. Yep, I'm gonna run.
It is apparently 20 feet away from you.
That's
On
fine.
the
I'll
wall.
Take my movement and hit it with Flame Blade, or try to. That's a plus 8 to hit. 18 plus 8. 18. The 26, right?
Okay, hold on.
Yes.
It's 26 to hit.
So many tabs are open.
okay.
Find all the things. It was a 28 to hit.
Yeah. 26, sorry, not 28, 26.
26. That will definitely hit. Let me just see something really quick.
Oh, I don't like that. This is fine. You know, Reynard really needs to think about what else he steals.
Okay. You are good to go.
Okay,
You do
great.
hit
Great.
the shadowy entity with your. Sorry?
Flame Blade, so that's 16 points.
So you
of
rush
fire.
up towards it, it's getting out of the wall. Go for a
Trying to
huge
get it
hit.
before- yeah, I'm trying to get it before it gets too far into the room. So 16 points of fire damage.
Okay. 46?
Yeah, it was 16.
All right. Do. Sorry, say that again.
16 points of fire damage.
16. Okay.
16.
16 points of fire damage.
Mhm.
All right. Anything else?
That was my action and bonus action to cast Flame Blade and movement. So no. Nope, end of my turn.
All right. So you go up to it, hit it in the shoulder. Kind of winches into this shadowy hole and continues to come forward.
Okay, cool.
All right. End of your turn. It is the Bagman's turn. So, Mr. Bagman.
Sell me a beat.
Bum, 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 bum.
Immediately what I was thinking.
All right, it's going to make a swipe at you with those elongated fingers as it tries to sink them and dig them into your shoulder. It's going to make 4 attacks against you.
Okay, cool.
Oh no!
You best get to wild shaping, my lady.
Okay. First one's a 28, second one's a 22, third one's a 23, and the fourth one is a 14.
Hey,
So here's the thing, all 4 of those hit.
No! Your
All
AC is lower than 14?
My AC is 14.
Oh, Feral! Oh,
Even with
God.
that tree bark,
Yes.
Hey, yo, she ain't gonna get that chance to wild shit.
Hey,
That's
yo.
real funny.
What are you gonna do when the Bagman hits you? Die. Hey,
Die.
yo.
Okay, cool.
All right, so we'll do these one at a time because a few things are going to happen. So,
I anticipate that.
so you're going to take, let's see here. You're going to take 24 points of piercing damage from the first attack,
Okay, cool.
and I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Cool. Con, that's 13.
Okay, you fail.
Yeah, I kind of figured that.
As these elongated fingers swipe out and syringe themselves into your shoulder. Ah!
I will say that time, upon a hit, I'm going to cry out. Like, trying to let the rest of my party know, shit, things are happening.
Okay. As you get those syringe-like fingers into your body, this pulsating wave goes through your entire being. Black veins start to immediately pour out from the exit wound.
Ramira, I would go get the Frostbreakers, please. Between getting
And you
snacked.
feel the warmth from your body start to leave you.
Mm-hmm.
You, Feral,
Mm-hmm.
cannot be healed naturally or magically until after your next long rest.
Oh, shit.
Okay, cool. Hey, hey, Staff, I'm gonna need you to go get the others, please. Do not worry about me, thank
she
you.
can't leave you.
Feral will refuse, just so you're aware.
With
Oh,
what strength,
no.
my friend? With what strength?
How are you gonna heal me, huh?
I'm
Guys, we
not.
got
I'm gonna do reverse healing on that guy.
Really?
We got
Okay. All right.
3 more attacks.
Because if you get hit also,
Yeah.
that's
Good, and all
and
that.
we're all dead.
I've rolled the second attack, rolling damage on the
cool.
third.
God.
Yeah, in between, like the first hit,
Yeah,
Feral
just-
like basically choked out. Hey, Ramir, go get the others.
Yeah.
Did she get
Yeah.
the yell off, though? Was she able to yell?
So was I able to yell out?
We will find out in 1 minute.
Oh, cool.
Oh, no.
God.
I at least told
This could
Ramir
be
that.
really bad.
Do not heal me, go. Like, because Feral doesn't quite realize that she can't be healed yet. Do
Yeah,
not heal
yeah.
me, just go get the others, please. As watching these veins spread.
Ramira probably understands it on a vague level because she's like, that doesn't look good.
That doesn't look normal. Weird.
As this pulsating, cold, dark feeling washes over you, the warmth of your blood seemingly turns to ice as you feel weak. The second, this is how much damage you just took. Second hit, 20 damage. Third hit, 21 damage.
Okay, so 41.
Third hit, 23 damage for a total of 64 points
64.
damage.
Okay. I'm still up.
You had to put a number on it.
If I had to put a number
You
on
sons of bitches.
it, if I had to put a number on it,
Unironically.
I'd say
had
I'm
to
at
put a
20
number
hit
on it.
points.
Oh, and you can't be healed. Okay.
That's why I'm
this is
saying,
bad.
Ramira, go get the others, please.
This is
for a
Very
total of almost 80 plus piercing damage.
Jesus.
If I had to put a number on it.
We haven't died.
As you scream out from the get the other, save yourself! This thing starts to wrap you around with its elongated fingers stuck into your shoulder. I'll have the three of you roll perception checks at disadvantage as this thing sticks into her side and starts to.
John, you have wisdom. You have advantage on wisdom, I think. Phil.
Only for a specific thing.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, concentration.
Can I also have my reaction of a hellish rebuke on this thing real quick?
As it hit you, hellish rebuke. Yeah, go for it.
It needs to make a dex save. It'll still take half damage if it's.
Okay.
I at least want to get a little bit of damage on this thing.
Dex save.
Yeah, it'll be 3d10.
That is a natural 19.
Oh.
Okay, it's still gonna take half damage since it's only 3d10, but still.
So to be clear, I don't get advantage on this particular wisdom saving throw. Got it. So I got a 19 to 16, so 16.
Yeah,
16?
I also got a 16.
16. So strange. Perception check.
I have to roll again because I rolled last time. I didn't get so well. Do I get to roll again?
Yeah, it's a new check.
Okay, cool.
It takes 9 points of fire damage from that.
17.
Okay. The rest of you, Farrell, before you're able to get a full brunt of like, save yourself! Like you're trying to be loud so your party members can hear you. It's telling Ramira to go find them. It's kind of winced as the elongated fingers just cinch into you like, save your and you just like winch from the pain, so not able to get the full bellow out. However, the three of you in your respective corridor hear echoing through the hallways, get the other savior! Barely audible from behind you. And as this happens, we're going to have to end the stream, everybody.
Oh, no.
No, Kevin, let's go just for a little longer.
It is close to the streaming end time. So unfortunately, everybody, we are going to have to end it there.
If I had to
Tune in next Monday for part 2 of the Demiplane of the Bagman BTR edition.
Yay. It's fine.
God, the chat is upset.
That is mad. That is so mad.
Someone goes,
Hey, chat, if you guys think
Begrudgingly.
Kevin,
God. Y'all best be here on Monday.
Kevin,
Hey, yo.
Begrudgingly. Be here on Monday because.
Literally, or else.
hey guys, how are we
Goodbye. Have a wonderful time.
Oh my God.
Oh, happy day. Happy day. But you found Reynard. But with finding Reynard, you also found the bag.
So here's another problem we're gonna run into.
What's up?
We're gonna, because of where Reynard is, we're gonna see him first.
No. I'm going to see.
No?
him.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
It's like, Fiend, we're here to. What are you doing?
Farrell's
So,
going to shred.
With that, everybody, thank you all for joining us tonight on a very highly anticipated episode of BTR. I hope it did not disappoint. Sorry for all those who were watching as I was explaining all the items. I was just super stoked to tell these wonderful people what all their hard work got them. But with that, everybody, thank you all for joining us tonight on Beyond the Realms. Thank you to our sponsors, Crit Kit and C4 Labs. See you all next week. Same bat time, same bat channel. Join us tomorrow for what I think is another session of the Fae-Lie.
Hey.
The other campaign DM'd by the great and powerful Jody Rose. So come and check out that story tomorrow. I think 5:30 p.m. PST for that one. But yeah, guys, Thank you all so much. We'll see you next week. Until then, stay safe, wash your hands, don't be a dick. Bye-bye.
Bye. Have a wonderful time.